Put your loving on me.
That music is so dope. You gotta click that mic.
That is a click.
Watch stream. I think you can hear it.
I am still part of it.
Can you hear it?
No. I got the note screen.
Yeah, and it says RawBlu3Print.
No, it just says no. Let me see some. Hold on. You be killing me. I'm going to where it says we'll die. Yeah.
I don't know. You could do OBS. I don't think you're hearing music. It's gonna be like delayed.
It's okay. I'm right here. We'll just know. Put your loving on me.
Alright, you gotta pull up the Facebook. I'm gonna pull up the YouTube and Twitch. But I think we both should be on like Twitch. And your name is broken, bro.
Huh?
Your name is broken. So I tried looking for you on there. Maggie.
You know what it is.
I was just trying to make you part of the tag, brother.
You know what it is. They always got me. Come on. You gotta be careful.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the building, this motherfucker, man. That was very beautiful. I actually like that a lot, actually.
Ooh, look at that transition.
It's been a minute. It's really been a minute.
Let me clarify that.
I miss you guys, and hold on, motherfucker, because
hold on. Let me clarify.
Yeah,
so we can get it out the way.
Woo,
Okay?
please.
It's only been a minute, everybody, because it was because of me. Now you guys gotta understand. I moved to a whole nother state, and I was working 2 jobs. So with that being said, scheduling was a little jacked up. Plus, I am 2 hours behind Thunder now. So like that puts a whole new element into it when you're 2 hours behind. Like that just it's been a struggle. It really has. By the time I get the free time because of my work schedule, it's already 9-10 o'clock on the Eastern Standard Time. So I was just like, oh no. But we try to work it out accordingly, and that's why also the day is switched as well, because Monday through Friday is just so chaotic for me between the 2 jobs. So
it wasn't me, ladies and gentlemen. It was not me.
We established who it was. That was me. It's okay. If you guys have any complaints, you can
please feel free to come in the Discord, cuss him out and everything. Nah, but for real, he was taking care of grown man business, and that's something that we all should take care and put family first. So that's what he was actually doing. So I did not mind to take the time, you know, for him to do what he had to do, because at the same time, I was getting my heart health better because the cardiac rehab wouldn't accept me. So I had to monitor myself as I do my cardio. So we both was doing things. So while he was doing that, I might as well find the free time and for myself to work on my heart health. So in the same sense, we both was on our grown man shit. Something that we both want longevity of life. You know,
Yes.
we have kids, so you have to be there for your kids. You have to put family first. You have to know your purpose in life, pretty much. But we have some topics for you guys today that is going to be fire. I don't even know. I don't even know. Can you hear gunshots? Can y'all hear gunshots? Hold on, let me see something. Can y'all hear this? Let me know if y'all can hear this. Because my black ass can't. You hear that?
I can't.
Nice.
I guess that's here.
What's up, Easy Breezy 28? Kaboo in the house, and for everybody else that's in the house, it's light. I don't know how to turn this up though. Let me see. And then we gonna jump.
Wait, turn it up.
We're gonna jump in this today. Let me see. If I do that, now how it sound?
The way to get it bigger.
Sound like you got somebody else in here. I hear somebody else.
Yo, am I on here?
Oh yeah, you gotta. We gonna save you for the end when you can actually join. Give a shout out. Shout out to
somebody else.
I'm sitting here like, what the hell's going on here?
All right, go. We'll hit you up when we ask people to come in at the end, and that way you can like talk with us. But shout out to Vicious Savage. I'll hit you up in a minute.
All right.
I was like, I hear somebody else. It's not me. It's like an echo. Dang.
You're still on.
All right.
Oh, there he is.
All right. This is Vicious Savage.
Still in there.
No, I muted him. So I don't know disrespectful stuff. But you can meet us in the chat. So along with Kaboo and Easy Breezy, go ahead and hit up the chat and Twitch. But now that we got that out the way, how you guys been? It's been what? A month?
It's about, yeah.
About a month?
Yeah.
Since we've been gone from a podcast. I want to say a month and 2 weeks, but anything oh shit, no, it's been long, dude. Kaboo, how long it's been? She was like, yeah, who's talking?
Well, anyway, all you guys, you know what I'm saying? It has been a while, and like I said, I apologize, but that doesn't mean that we weren't thinking about you guys and sending a message. So it's been difficult.
Been swimming through the rain. Yeah, maybe a little over a month. See, I knew it was. So all right, let's jump in. We got 5 topics today. We also have like a word from the man himself, Maxwell Maltz, Cybernetics. If you guys see this book, go ahead and get it. This book is one of the books that I was reading since 2019, and I want to say it's really a classic guide to a new life. Knowing like your self-image is really important. But we got like a little paragraph I want to share to everybody from this book, and I really think it's going to hit a lot of women on the head with it, because then you'll have some type of self-reflection with yourself and some type of self-acceptance. So anyway, we are coming with the first topic today, and that is, why do women get BBLs? What?
All right, that's for everybody that don't know. A BBL is a Brazilian butt lift. You know,
Brazilian butt lifts. See, a lot of men in this day and age are attracted to, well, if you're talking about a thirsty man, they are attracted to anything that's walking. If you're talking about an actual man, they are attracted to natural bodies. So when you get a Brazilian butt lift, like, do that truly make you feel good about yourself? honestly, or do women do it just to please other people and to like go for what they like about themselves instead of what they like about themselves?
I honestly feel as if see, he's still in here. But the Brazilian butlers, the women say that they do it for the men, but in all reality, men prefer more natural. Well, men, not little boys. A lot of guys really don't care. They gonna hit it still, regardless. But we gotta cut the line, ladies, and we gotta be upfront about it. Y'all not getting them damn BBLs for us. Y'all getting them for you. It's an image thing. It's something that you're trying to. It's something that you're trying to correct in your life that you feel uncomfortable with. Usually, a lot of women don't like the contours of their derriere. They don't like the way the back looks. They don't like the way gravity takes over and lets it hang down. And I mean, there's natural ways to get it back firm and tight.
But
there is.
But I think certain men shut that down for women and make them change the self that they may love themselves, but they hate something about a body part. Yeah. And
yes.
A lot of men narcissistic at that's changing the way women view themselves and how they love themselves because of what they like and what they are attracted to. That can change a woman. Remember, men mold the shit out of women back in the day. So that still can be done today, especially if they like something how they want it to be and they expect that woman to change something about themselves or not like something about them. And I can't stand when men do that because that changes the whole woman attitude about themselves, like their demeanor, everything. Like they're not the woman that they used to be. They trying to be something that they're not. And you got to blame certain men about that. You got to blame certain homegirls that you keep in your circle that they be like, "Oh no, girl, trust me. This is his card. Go to him. He did my titty. He did my ass, and he did that."
You can blame society as well for the image that is depicted in regular everyday society about what a beautiful, gorgeous, sexy woman is. The Nicki Minaj, that unbalanced, fucking abnormal ass, that sits out there. I mean, it's nice to look at, but I mean, most niggas that don't care will probably just get behind it and do what they're gonna do.
That's what they do. Shout out to Savage Cup. Thanks for the follow.
Yeah, it's just weird, and the Cardi B ass, like, there's pictures that they snapped of these women while they were performing, and they catch them in the most
craziest angle where they can
and it just makes
it looks so deformed,
disgusting, so ugly. And I mean, I don't know, when they stand and still posing, that looks gorgeous. Yeah, sure, or the girls when they do that little pose where they like turn around, showing the ass, and they look over the shoulder with the little fingers out, like, yeah, and they just got the little ass, like, what I'm saying, like, I don't know. Is that picture more for yourself, the attention, or for the guy? I don't know. A little bit of everything.
Easy said it's mainly issues on both sides.
Both. And honestly, I'm gonna tell you right now, I like a natural woman, and I like thick. I like to have me a thick lady. Now, women come in all shapes and sizes.
Don't care about if they thick or not. Nowadays it's about if they have a damn brain.
I'm just saying, it's my personal preference. Okay, every woman comes in every shape, every different shape and size. But at the end of the day, sometimes it's not just about that. It's all about what they also bring to the table, what they got to offer, and if they got a good head on their shoulders. A lot of women bring all this shit into your life, and then they don't compromise, they don't listen, and I don't give a damn. You can have the fattest ass in the world, and it's beautiful. You're a beautiful sculptured fucking model, but if you're not good up here, all that's for waste. It's wasteful. You can go on about your business. I don't need you.
No, because see,
I don't need it.
We agree on certain things. I used to go off a woman having a fat ass and
I just said I won't.
Everything like that. But now, I think personal preferences get you in trouble. And
yes, they do.
I don't have a personal preference no more. It's if you have a brain, if you have a mentality, personality, like if you have that, you got some cells working in that motherfucker upstairs. Like everything else can get shot down because a fat ass that you're attracted to of a personal preference
will be a flabby motherfucker in 20 years.
Not just that. The way women advertise and what they best attributes are on their bodies is attracting other men, and they seeking validation with that person and this person.
Yeah.
Oh, I see you, okay. I don't know why my homeboy wanna pop his booty, but that's just him. He out of all the ones, he wanna pop his ass. So I think that's what gets a lot of people in trouble. And we talked about that before about personal preferences. So
it's like judging a book by its cover. The cover might be made out of gold and all this other spectacular shit, but once you open the book, it's shit pages. And a book ain't worth fuck then. You can't. I don't know. Me personally, as you get older, and I mean this comes with wisdom. As you get older, you start to realize that some of the characteristics that you were looking for in women don't matter anymore. No. Like beauty fades. Like tight bodies.
That depends on how you look at the beauty. Yeah,
I understand some, but as far as you can't be 75 looking like you was when you was 20, 25. It ain't gonna happen. I'm sorry. I don't give a damn. Black don't crack, all that other shit. It don't matter. You're not gonna look the same. Okay, so if you're gonna get somebody for the long haul, you got to get somebody that can keep you here as well, not just there. All that is just extra.
Most of the relationship nowadays is attracted to what's
I mean, it's a temporary.
What's natural and what's not natural. It's still a sexual attraction.
Yeah, but that's just how society is right now. Just like everybody's into the quick money. Everybody wants to be a rapper. Everybody wants to believe they're gonna be an NBA or an NFL star.
Everybody want to be a YouTuber. Everybody want to be.
Everybody wants that, but they don't want to put in the work. Everybody wants the quick way out instead of putting in the work. All right, and that's what's glamorized right now. These women that once they look a certain way, that they can go ahead and advertise themselves in a way where they can make money. And then the OnlyFans got the game all fucked up because now you advertising yourself on the internet and you're not thinking nothing of it because the bags is coming. I'm getting the bag. I'm getting this. I'm getting that. My bills paid. But where's you sold your soul in the process. And now when you end up at that end of that OnlyFans road and you're trying to go past that and actually live a life and have children you couldn't, because in the back of your mind, you got to understand that you're going to be part of your PTA meetings with your kids and stuff like that. And old pictures of you doing some things, $50 on the screen is going to pop up and, they got a picture of it. And they're going to be like, this is, whatever's mom. Boom. How many dudes?
The thing I hate to hear, I hate when people use a saying that I'm back on my bullshit. I'm back in my bag. Like, so you're going to go back in the same trashy bag that you used to be in because this person gave you a reaction and changed your whole vibe of how you view things.
Sometimes that's all they got.
I hate
and
that.
It's sad.
I hate when people be like, I'm back on my bullshit. Well, get the fuck out of my circle. Like, I don't
No, motherfucker, you never left. You never left. Never left.
I think you've been in that bag. Like, that bag been there.
You never left. That's the real deal right there. But I think it's just all an excuse for people to go ahead and take the easy route out. Because everything that's worth anything in life, you have to work 2 times as hard for it, man. And that is what generally makes it worth it. Because once you actually earn it in that sense, bro, can't nobody take it from you. Can't nobody say they gave it to you. Can't nobody do anything to fucking downplay it to a point where it's stupid or belittle it, and you know, try to make your accomplishments insignificant. Like it's dumb, man. Like
check
how
this
people
out.
always trying to shut you down, man. It's
Like how you say like nobody everybody want the easy way out. How about this? See, when we was growing up, we was brought on like RPGs. Yeah, Mario was there, but you also had like Zelda, Castlevania, Final Fantasy. So like
fancy
our
definitely.
day and age, if you played those games back in the day, you're expecting to handle challenges in your life. The new day and age with these kids, now that they got Apex, Fortnite, Roblox, you give them an
Pay to win.
RPG. I bought my son like the new God of War, both of them. He got both of them. A lot of games that's like action RPGs, like he give up on them. He stopped
Yep.
because it's so easy to get on Fortnite. It's so easy to get on Roblox. It's so easy to get on Apex. So it's like that these kids nowadays don't want no challenge. But it's crazy how these kids don't want no challenge, but the women and certain men don't want a challenge as well, and they are adults. So what that tells you, who raised this person to the adult that they are today?
Yep. And they don't know adversity. They can't take criticism.
No.
Honestly,
None of
if you're
that.
trying to give them some kind of direction that goes against what they already have,
Ooh.
they shut down. They go, oh my God, the world's ending. Oh my
It's
God,
so
he's
easy.
against me.
It's so easy nowadays for somebody to cut somebody off because it's so easy to talk to somebody else because of social media.
Yep.
Oh no, I don't like what you said to me. Best friends for 17, 20 damn years, and next thing you know, oh, this person that they know for like 3 months or whatever just been saying hi and always liking a pic or something, or what they post on Facebook about certain men that they have some similarities and emotional hurt about. They join forces with them and they cut off the person that's actually being real with them. See, like real friends get damaged the most because the one that's always hurt and needs some growth, they don't want to hear what they need to hear. So anyway, we get enough of the BBL, but it's a big difference between natural and fake. Like anybody can create a Barbie, but how that Barbie gonna look and when they 50, 60, it's gonna look nasty. You still trying to you still trying to hold popularity being in the person that be noticed in the bar and drink and party all the time, but you want this in your life for longevity. That can't work. You gotta like sacrifice something that you love doing in order to gain something better in your life. That's just how life works.
Definitely. You definitely, if you ask any successful millionaire,
They
billionaire,
would
or
tell you the
anyone
same thing.
successful, you ask them on their road to being successful, to making something of themselves, what do they have to do? And every one of them would say, sacrifice. I've sacrificed this. I've sacrificed that. And I say this all the time. It's like, it's a little motto that I live my life by. And it's basically, you do what you don't want to do now and go where you don't want to go now, so that later on in life you can do and go where you do want to go.
Wherever you want to go.
Anywhere. You put in the work now. And of course, no one wants to work. Shit, I would love to sit back and collect me a damn paycheck. I want to get up in early in the morning, 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, and then work all day long. You know, I don't want to do that, but we have to. And that's just part of being an adult. That's part of understanding what the sacrifice is. All right. Everybody else wants to go ahead and just work an hour or two and make 80 grand in a day or something like that. I mean, yeah, I'm probably, blowing the numbers up a lot, a lot higher than whatever, but that's the mentality though. I'm going to do day trading. Nigga, you don't know shit about day trading. You don't know about IRL, you don't know about Raw, you don't know nothing. You don't even know about crypto wallets. You don't know shit. But because you heard somebody tell you something about it, I'm a day trader now. Shut the fuck up. Oh, I'm going to play in the NBA. They get scouted in high school and in college. Bro, you are 32. outside in the neighborhood hooping on the freaking city courts. Ain't nobody scouting your ass. Shut the fuck up. Be real.
That's so rare, and that happened back in the day. I think that's how Shaq was scouted. He was playing at the park or some shit like that, and breaking.
But Shaq's a big motherfucker though. You can't.
But the fact that they did this back in the day, they doing it more in high school now. But
yes, they're scouting you there. If you didn't get scouted then, you're not gonna get scouted now. So just chill, like, and actually come to terms with shit and make something of yourself. Like, I mean, college ain't for everybody. I understand that completely. But if you want to have a decent living, get into a trade school. Like, trade school is still, you go to school, get paid for going to school, and you actually work in the trade that you're actually doing, and they train you for it. That way you can prepare yourself for the future. I mean, if you guys are happy and content with working in goddamn McDonald's, by all means, you know what I'm saying? If you want to become a manager at Walmart or some shit, by all means, but, you know, have a goal. Do something. But if not, trade school. I mean, dude, they got electricians, plumbers, pipe fitters, you know, carpenters. You got sheet metal guys. You got electricians. You got, elevator guys. There's an elevator union. Do something. You know, learn
elevator
something.
Guys got paid more back in the day when when Titanic was still up. That's when
they elevator guys get paid the most now. Okay. And then you got other courses that you can do. Enroll yourself. Even if you don't want to do that kind of shit, then go to college, right? Or these little courses. Do a little remedial job on the side and make enough money so you can support yourself through college or college course and get like a degree. I'm gonna say computer software, computer engineering, something. You know, like
the stuff that he's saying, that El Sancho is saying, is so damn true. But it's a lot of y'all out there that don't want to hear it.
No. Like, bro, you 35 years old, still couch surfing, got multiple different kids with multiple different women, don't got shit to your name, and still making the same excuse about how you about to get scouted, drafted, or picked. And it's just like bullshit, bro. Like, come to reality. Like, I hate that shit. If there was more actual people living up to their true potential instead of this made up fictitious bullshit that's in their head, then I promise you, the state of the the state of the country, the state of just the community wouldn't be as bad as it is. On top of accountability and everything else, but that's a whole nother fucking subject, and that's shared thing. But anyway, you know, the point is that, like,
the point is, now make this point be with the BBL.
Okay. All right. Anyways, all right. So the point is, though, instead of living a fictitious thing in your head, be yourself. Be true to yourself. Understand where your weaknesses lie and where your strengths lie, and then push on from there. It don't matter as far as the BBL. The BBL thing, let's just be real, ladies. Y'all not doing it for us men. Y'all doing it for yourselves, and it's because it's an image thing, which I understand. A lot of women have to do that to help them cope with certain things about their life that they just can't deal with, and that's fine. You got a flat booty girl, okay, but I promise you, there's a guy out there that loves flat booties. Okay,
man, he would play Monopoly on that board. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh, he'll roll them dice on that flat ass edge.
The imagery that you guys selling is, or that you want, is all wrong. And once you get this, it's a lot of women. It's that wrote essays, went to counseling and having interviews that they wish they never would have changed anything about them.
Yeah.
Trust me, find it. It's on YouTube. So you got to be careful with what you're going to change about yourself, because you're going to have to live with that. And if you're doing this because a man wants you to do it, and then that man have fun with how you are, and then just going to somebody else, that makes you so bitter, and that would change you for the rest of your life. So I don't know why you women sell yourself short to even listen to anybody that don't like you for who you are.
Now, going back to the BBL thing, I believe we have a video, don't we?
Yes, we do have a video. Let's go to the video.
Let's pull this video up real quick, and then we can go ahead and jump to our next topic.
Let's see.
Yeah.
It's change your screen because you're not seeing it.
Oh, there it is.
It says right here, right? It's that TikTok one?
Wait. It's the last one I sent. Go back down.
Yeah, this one.
That
Okay.
one, yeah.
Do you think?
Let me pause this. You guys check this out.
Men prefer a natural body or a BBL? BBL. 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 Do you prefer natural bodies or BBL bodies?
Natural. 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 Natural.
But now I know what most of you guys are thinking, that they could have just called out and edit all the ones that said natural, and most men would say BBL. Yeah, that's probably true. I'm not even gonna go against that. But most women nowadays hate the fact that they have something natural and they want BBL. So a man not really liking you, he just like what you have.
So, I mean, ending on this topic, BBLs, women get BBLs to help them feel good about themselves. It's not because of a direct thing with men. It might be a reason, a slight reason why they get it, to go ahead and try to attract a certain man. But as far as it being just for men, no, it's not. It's mostly because of women trying to augment that part of their body that they are not happy with, to help them cope and feel good about themselves. And that's where it's at with that. I mean, at the end of the day, be happy with what you've been blessed with, and whatever you want to turn it into, you can transform it with actual hard work. There's a lot of horror stories about BBLs, and some women who got infected, and some women who died off of the surgeries, and some women who died during the aftercare. Like, I mean, the risks definitely outweigh all of the benefits to me. And
see, certain men also, like, they over here changing stuff about themselves too. They probably having surgery on their penis and shit.
They do. There's plenty of surgeries for that.
It's a surgery for because some men can't get past a certain height, and
they get the knee surgery.
They get the knee surgery,
or not the knee surgery, the shin surgery.
It's something that like can give them like height. 2 to 3 more inches in height. So it's men out there that really off of the little man syndrome. Yeah.
I mean, so it's not just ladies.
So it's not just ladies, but ladies are just more out there with it because they are quicker to change something about themselves than men are. Most men are happy with what the hell they have, but the majority of the women are trying to change themselves and be something that they're not. And that's just facts. It's just out there like that.
I guess, yeah, we can vouch for that. All right.
So we're gonna go to the next topic, and that is, what age do men stop sagging their pants?
Yes. Okay. So look. We got some pictures for this too. Let's start. Let's just get the pictures.
Let's get the pictures.
Let's get these pictures out. Look at this.
I ain't even like that.
Look at this shit.
This is horrible.
Look at this shit. There's no fucking reason for that, bro. Why would you have your pants wrong way? Yeah, why? What is the purpose of this? You showing the whole world your drawers, like, bro. And then
the fact but the fact that we did this back in the day, I sagged back in the day. But if you, I did. Our teacher used to in what, 7th, 8th grade. But this shit was like 7th, 8th grade. Like, how old are you now and you still doing it?
Yes. There's dudes in the club 40 years plus sagging, and then like these dudes have like the upper body built like Shrek, and then the legs built like Pinocchio.
And
Mike
found the pictures, not me.
Hold Hold on, it's just the pictures. Like this is retarded as fuck. What's the point of wearing a belt if you're gonna wear the motherfucking pants on your fucking thighs, bro? Like, what's the point of the belt?
They got to show off the Gucci and the fake fucking
The drawers, like
diamonds.
This motherfucker's color coordinating. He wanted everybody to see that he had orange drawers on to match with the orange shoes. I don't know what the fuck this white boy doing.
This motherfucker cuffing his butt cheek.
Yeah, oh, he got diddied. Them little skinny ass jeans, like that's not cool.
Skinny jeans. How you sag with skinny jeans though?
I don't know.
Oh my god, this is horrible. This is horrible. Look at this. But
that's crazy.
I bullshit you not. It's women out there that love men like
that
this.
would love when they like do this shit. Oh my god, he fucked
all
like,
through the store.
Bro.
Now this is so tacky right here. Now I hate when people wear house shoes outside the house going to the store and stuff. That is the most tackiest thing ever.
Well, ever. House shoes to the store?
Yeah, that's in the grocery store and all that. Man, dress up.
I wear my Crocs to the store.
I don't even own Crocs. I think Crocs is the new day and age of laziness attire. That's just how I look at Crocs.
When you get a pair of Crocs and you understand the comfort,
I would never. I'll do deer foams, and
okay, that's fine. And then, hey man, no Crocs, and then the Crocs got two modes. You got casual and sport mode.
No, you got weak attire and lazy attire. That's what you got. Easy slip on. And just
we gonna get you some Crocs. You're gonna change your mind.
I will decrease 20% in our friendship. Look at this shit.
Now that's ridiculous. And he's proud out there. He think he's doing something.
But his girlfriend took that picture. Oh no.
Ridiculous.
This is crazy. Now this
ridiculous.
This right here. That's Diddy right there.
Mm-hmm. Ridiculous, but don't tell these dudes that they got a little sugar in their tank, because they gonna try to fight you and shit. But they out there looking like it. All he missing is a little purse, that little bag that they throw over themselves. Like that kills me too. The little fanny pack that they throw over their shoulder or on their chest and shit. Talk about this is they man. That's what nigga. You got a purse on. Period.
It was something that I post on Facebook. And it's these big red boots that people wore. I think Lil Wayne, and he was born in our era. He started just wearing it. See, this is the thing when you have like
I think he got paid off for that. I think it's because he didn't wear them after that. He just wore them that one time and get started, brought it out. Yeah, I swear to God, those look like something off of Mega Man. They really do. That's ridiculous.
That's stupid right there.
Dumb as hell.
My god.
This is dumb.
No,
it's dumb.
The last one with homeboy bending over. I don't want to know who's on the other side. Honestly, I didn't. I don't care who took the picture.
I don't know, bro. Like, okay.
And let me show you these. Let me show you these.
Quick education for everybody. Sagging pants originated from prison. Okay, this is so everybody understand. Okay, the prison system, right? You used to have drawstring bands, pants, and everything like that, or they had pants with the belts and stuff. When these older guys that was in there doing life, they were in there. They were just doing their days.
Hold on this.
Okay, so. Then these young boys coming in, dudes that want to be tough and shit. Oh goddamn! Look at the little Sonic boots, but yeah. So the young boys came in there thinking they were hard and it was this and it was that. They, the older guys that were serving life would try them, and of course, you little young boys, instead of shutting the fuck up and knowing what you can and cannot do, that of course you ain't gonna try me, old head. So obviously they fought back, and old head whooped that ass. And old head not only whooped that ass, he took that ass. And now after he broke that boy's spirit and his manhood, he repeatedly took it. So what started happening was a lot of these young boys was in there started committing suicide, hanging themselves with their belts, their shoestrings, and the drawstrings out of their pants. It got to a point where it was so bad that the COs and the DEPs and everything like that was pulling all the shoestrings, belts, and the belt strings out of all of the attire for the inmates that were already molested and raped. So they were walking around with their pants sagging throughout the prison. And that's how the other inmates knew who was available, who was already turned out, and who was easily able to be entered. And the newer kids will come in and they'll see these dudes sagging. And it's, so this young man would keep his face, so it wouldn't, look like he was a little bitch. He'll turn around and he'll say, hey, this is just a style. This is how I'm wearing it. He won't say that they took it away from him because he's on suicide watch because he's been ran through so much. So they said, oh, that's a style. And then it just came outside and into the actual outside into the community. And then everybody started wearing it like that, not knowing where it originated from. And everybody just overnight thought that shit was cool. In reality, you advertising. You letting everybody else know. And then when these older guys came out of prison and they started seeing like everybody was out there wearing their pants sagging like that, oh man, it was game time. And that's when you had all those little weird ass mail case rapes and shit like that. You ain't heard about that?
I don't want to hear about it.
Yeah, it was crazy for a minute when they got out. Oh man, especially Fleece Johnson. Everybody knows the Booty Warrior. Everybody knows the Booty Warrior. When he got out, it was like open season. He went and got married to a chick, and he was breaking all these young boys in his neighborhood's backs out. He's still out there to this day. So, point is, stop advertising. That shit ain't cute. That shit ain't cool. Pull your fucking pants up, be a goddamn man. Nobody needs to see your drawers.
I'm with you, Kaboo. I think all ages should stop sagging their pants.
That's
especially
exactly
how you got the OGs that should be setting an example for their sons that's growing up, and then their sons is sagging, and next thing you know, something happens, and then you want to get mad. I don't understand why parents get mad at their kids when they don't teach them anything, when they are watching their parents do exactly what's going on in the streets.
That's what I'm saying. They get mad at them for imitating them. How you gonna get mad at me, Dad, for imitating you?
That's the most retarded, dysfunctional shit ever.
Set an example. Don't be one of those do as I say, not as I do, motherfuckers, because that is dumb as fuck. You're not teaching shit. All right. But to answer the topic, overall, everyone should stop sagging. It's a bad look, man, altogether. But as far as the age, like, you can't be no OG running around here. Anybody past 30-something years old, let's just say 33, bro, you should have left that lifestyle alone. In your 20s, you living life, you enjoying shit. In your 30s, you trying to build. In your 40s, you trying to coast and live off and actually enjoy the fruits of your labor.
Because honestly, nowadays, the millennials have the power right now, and they can change the whole game up, but they don't want to do that because they following this artist or this rapper or this singer or this actor, following their ways. And that person, that rapper, that actor, that singer, they could have fell off. They fell off. And when you fall off and you still following somebody that fell off, you all the way off and you ain't setting no example for shit. Nobody. So these millennials is pushing, they walking totally different than how the 70s and 80s was, man. And it was an interview with, I think, who was that? It's somebody I like too, but they was pretty much saying that millennials have the power right now when they should be leading and setting examples now for all these young generations that's coming up, and they're not doing that. So everybody is doing a following, and that's what it's all about now. is a following. If you got a following, how many followers you got, like that's all it's about, because that's going to make you or break you. That's automatically just changing you into like a person that makes you feel like you have some type of position of power and that you have a different role to play now or something. No, you still the same motherfucker. You just got 14,000 people that's following you now and you ain't saying shit.
Nope.
It's rappers out here nowadays, Lil Yachty and all them, all these followers and people listen to their music. They not talking about shit. But anyway,
they're not trying to ruin their money, bro.
This is what we're leaving at. Like nowadays, you could just be dumb and be rich. Honestly, it's just if you put out a video that just go viral off something stupid, you're getting paid because a lot of crazy people are just going to watch it.
That's true.
I can't do it. I'd be like, man, this shit is stupid. I'm turning. I'm not finna follow this person. But people like that. So
I mean, that's all we got to say about the sagging pants thing. But on the retro side, ladies, yoga pants. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the yoga pants. I understand they're comfortable. I understand it's a quick throw on, but there was a point in time when yoga pants weren't as common as they are. Now everywhere you look, there's yoga pants. Yoga pants here, yoga pants there. Man, a lot of ladies wear underwear with them. A lot of them don't.
Now the woman that's wearing the yoga pants and they know that they see through and you're going out in public, and if a man is looking at you and you tell that man, don't be looking at my ass or anything like that, you are outside with this. You knew that they were see-through. You knew you wearing some light blue ass boy shorts under there. Everybody is going to see it. I think that is really tacky that you go in public out like that. And then you expect to have a boyfriend. Some have boyfriends and just do this shit. If the boyfriend ain't, let me throw y'all some game real quick. If a man is not going to get mad at whatever that you wearing when you going out, expect him to be cheating on you. Facts. If he ain't gonna argue with you about why you wearing this in public, he's fucking somebody else. You best believe that. Sorry, oops. Gave you the game. You getting cheated on. Oh, my man ain't cheating on me. Shit. You better put some lie detector tests on most of these men. Telling you, man. We here to give y'all the game. We raw with it. We done been there and done that. We trying to help y'all with the game. We trying to help women be better. We trying to let y'all know about these narcissistic men so y'all can prevent from giving them y'all time. Like, we trying to let y'all know the game. I'm not here. I don't do these podcasts just to get up here and argue about stupid shit that's happening in the world right now. We're going to talk about some shit that's going to make you develop a self-image about yourself, because that's what it boils down to. And most people don't have that.
Yeah.
So the laziness with the yoga pants, and when you wearing your pants all the way up, in the 1930s, the
1930s and
1970s, that women was wearing their pants
past the belly button upwards. But there was a reason why.
There's a reason for it.
Back then, it was considered unladylike and disrespectful to show off tummy or bellies or stomach, and it was where they were trying to maintain their image of a woman, a lady, a proper lady. And if you look at any of the attire that they used to wear back in them days, it signified that. It showed that, right? But nowadays, you out here and you got little 8-year-old girls with crop top shirts and showing belly buttons, and you gotta understand, everything is not the way it used to be. Sex definitely sells. See, like right there. See, that was what the idea or what a model woman should have looked like back in the 70s, anyways. And that's what was considered beautiful. That was sexy. That was gorgeous. See, they never showed off the waistline. It was just always, Now the arms, they'll show off the arms. That's obvious, but it can't be helped. But everything else was done that way. It made it so that it gave the appearance that the waist was slim, and that is exactly what
even men
want. And it wasn't just the women; it was the men as well.
Men had this, back in the day as well.
And then we went from that shit
to all the way to the knees,
all the way to your fucking knees.
But nowadays, if a man dressed like that, it's clown season, which is crazy. Like people was laughing at Bobby Brown. He was doing My Prerogative on stage. Yeah, you know he ain't got the same everybody's talking all this shit about me. And he was up there trying to still like get busy dancing and stuff, and they was like, look at him, he can't do shit. That's our own people. Like, why are you clowning this man now? He's just trying to perform something that he had a legacy built on.
It is what it is, bro.
It's so crazy to me. Like, why is that so funny? I don't think that's funny. Woo. I don't think people. Yeah, anyway, that's the thing with the yoga pants and stuff. So what it boils down to is that it's not the same no more. So women are doing this now, bringing the pants all the way up because they are covering something that they are ashamed of having.
Stretch marks, fat,
stretch
flabby,
marks, flab, fufa,
muffin top,
and all this other shit. So like, they don't like something about themselves. So it's a company called Torrid. Torrid made clothing just for women that has that extra meat down there on their stomach, and they made it comfortable. Like, so like regular jeans, yeah, you can button that button all the way up, but you got a 50-50 chance that motherfucker won't pop. So Torrid, they did it differently. They put a different lining up there, and they made it almost like how Dr. Robotnik is shaped. I'm not joking. No, I'm not lying.
No.
For real.
No.
Look it up. But how Dr. Robotnik is shaped, they stopped at a certain length, and then they cut it from there. So that way that waistline can cover up what they have all around. Torrid thought they was slick, but they smart because they sell. And they know people that's
advertise to your demographic, and you'll always make money.
They know that they have low self-esteem and how they look, whack confidence, and they know that they're gonna buy it. Okay. They make the money. You selling out. A lot of people don't want to work that off. They just want to just cover it up and just continue with their life, which is fine.
It's because working it off would also mean that they would have to additionally as well cut out the foods that they've been indulging on that they can't let go. It's a sacrifice that they're not willing to make, but they want the image of it. They want the image of being thin and in shape without having to work for it. And you can't have both. Like I said, anything that's worth anything in life, you have to work for. Period. So,
yeah.
I mean, that's all I got to say about that shit.
That's all we got to say about that topic. That topic is done. I think a lot of women should come out, and my thing is why I'm getting, because it's annoying to me, because then have you ever before, what you have right now with, a family and stuff like that, you came across a woman that may have that extra meat on her stomach or whatever, and y'all chatting it up, y'all have a good ass vibe and everything, but when it gets down to it, it's all shy from there. She feels some type of way now because you seen what she looked like, and you have to continue to make her feel comfortable that it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. And then you get the ass. That's true. I don't think it should be like that. I think you should have confidence, because big women, they in it. They in it. And I'm talking about the ones that's confident in themselves. That is sexy as hell. I'm saying that. You big woman and you're confident about yourself, that's sexy to me. I don't see nothing wrong with that shit.
No. If you can acknowledge your faults and still go on,
It's
that's
sexy.
that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Because now you're not hiding behind your faults and using that as an excuse why you can't do this, or you can't do that, or you can't pursue this, or you can't go here, you can't be this. You're not using it as a crutch. You're actually you're working it.
You about to get the D.
So it is what it is. But yeah.
Hell yeah. Thank you. You tripping over loose skin. That's signs of a weak person. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so the next topic is, did men fall out with loving women with natural bodies? We just seen a video, and I know that we slid in this topic somehow a little bit, but
safe.
but I think most men did, because most men want a Barbie.
Yeah, everybody, like I said,
if the man can have a woman's NBA character created, oh man, they would have it.
Yeah, but men been subjected as well as women have of what the ideal body is supposed to be in society and everything like that. And you got all these Nicki Minaj's and these Cardi B's and the Megan Thee Stallion, and that's what it's supposed to look like, supposedly. And anything that does not match up to that criteria is not worthy of being praised. And that is a bold-faced lie. And everybody, all men, are head over heels in love with that body shape, pursuing that in women. And so are women. They're women pursuing it for themselves, and they build themselves up to be that with the dieting that they do and the exercise that they do, or the operations that they get. No, and honestly, instead of men just accepting, that, like I said, not every woman is gonna be the same shape and size. Like, that's what makes them unique, and every woman is unique from each other.
See, that's the thing. Unique has fallen.
Yes,
like, nobody has
nowadays. It's
unique.
mostly,
it's all about what this person have and what this person have, and I'm about to have the same.
Same thing.
That's what it's about. I got the same thing, but mine's jiggle like this. Oh, mine's jiggle like that. Girl, I can twerk like this. I can twerk like that.
They all want to look the same and go after all the same guys. And then wonder why there ain't nobody left. Oh, this man don't love me. Oh yeah, he ain't gonna love you. He loved the image of you.
Yes,
what you represented.
It's the imagery.
He don't love you for you.
Don't
expect that man to sit down and have a conversation with you and feel about you a certain way when you don't feel that way about yourself.
My homeboy posted something on Facebook the other day, and honestly, it's majority of black women that's posting these twerk videos. He literally posted, and every woman is black. I posted a video of men and women dressed up like sheep, and you actually have humans on the other side of the gate watching them walk by and be like, bah. So I'm like, okay, if all these motherfuckers is white doing this, and all the black women is advertising this, like, what the fuck is going on?
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Samuels was not wrong. And this is not a white or black thing. I am not racist. Hell no. If y'all seen the video, go add me on Facebook, ThunDRPreacH space page. Add me on there. Go look at the damn video. It is insane. Black women are the ones that's advertising themselves and twerking on TikTok, because it's easy for a thirsty man to give you so many views and make you feel different as a person. So you selling yourself short, you might as well only have an OnlyFans page. Most people do have OnlyFans pages and they be on the low with it.
That's how you make your money. That's how you make your money. I ain't gonna knock it. But own that shit.
I knock it. But yeah, but own it though.
Own that shit. Don't sit here carrying around your Bible talking about I'm holier than thou. And you over here, you holier than the down right now. And in 2 hours from now, you're going to be on your back with, one in your face. And one, like, nah. Don't come at me like that. Mm-mm.
When all the women are plastic health and social media platforms influencing them, men are going to look for that. Yeah,
exactly.
But it's you got to put thirsty before men. Like, you got men out here that's actually like being a man. Like, they want something different. They want something unique. But it's so hard to find.
Sweet
it's so hard to find that nowadays because the westernized women is so corrupted.
Yes. The image of it. I don't have to do this for my man. He better be better than this. He's got to bring this to the table. He has to do this, and have to come home and do this.
Thank you, Sweet Pea. Let me read this. And shout out to my boy, man. And congrats to you again. To you and him. My dude said, women with all that plastic surgery is just a fun time. That is not somebody you want to build with. He said anybody to put their life on the line for a man just to look good. Yes. It's just facts. That's all it is. It's just fun time. We about to have fun. I'm about to have fun until I'm done. Until this gets old and then I'm moving forward. You're going to get mad why I'm moving forward because time is up. That's it.
Yep.
This is all the dick I'm going to give you. I didn't hit it in every angle. Every room. We done fucked outside.
Look,
I traveled with you one time. We done.
I'm happy you said you got to know when to give it up and put it up. Because, it's not just these young women that's doing that. It's these older women, too. And these older women are supposed to be setting the examples, but they're so fucking bitter. Out here competing with these young girls and stuff like that. They're the ones getting the surgeries because they are in competition for the same high-value men. Or they usually replace, they'll get a guy half their age. Or the fountain of youth. That's the fountain of youth, girl. You just got to get a man half your age. He'll keep you young forever. No,
that's not it. Because most of these guys that's being half your age is happy to fuck a MILF. Honestly. You getting a 25 or 30-year-old man and you 45, but you feel good telling your homegirl, oh, girl, he hit it like this and that. Yeah, he hitting that other lady like that, too.
Yeah.
And he's bragging about having sex with an older woman as well. You best believe that. So don't think that you are the only one that he is having fun with. If it's an attractive, I've been there. I did it. I told y'all my story. Man, ain't no dude. I was gonna say, ain't no dude did it like me back in the day. No. Ain't no dude did it like I did it back in the day. Not even you. I promise you that.
We're not gonna compare whole stories on camera right now. We will talk about it privately. But
they called me cold. They called me cold game for a reason. I had 3 women in the house. They all knew that I had sex with them, and they didn't argue. They was just talking about who's going to stay.
Hey.
So no, this is just my past. I could talk about my past. See, it hurts women to talk about their past. Men, they get over that, and it's comfortable for them to talk about how they used to be and everything like that, because this is what make us have content to talk about and want to create podcasts and shit like that. Like the shit that we've been through. We see your moves already and how you moving, and I'm like, damn, I used to move like that. I know what this motherfucker doing. Like, so I'm not ashamed to talk about how I used to be back in the day. They call me cold game. Man, Listen.
Well,
I ain't want to get on it.
You had to stick around to get a nickname. I didn't stick around. But anyway, we're moving on from that. But all right. Don't leave it at that, sir. Moving on.
The past. We gonna move forward. So I got you. All right. So now that we off of women, did men fall out from loving women with natural bodies? I am going to be doing a reading from the first researcher and author to explain the science of self-image from the book of Cybernetics, author Dr. Maxwell Maltz, chapter 10, how to remove emotional scars or how to give yourself a emotional facelift. I'm going to do the reading from there. And then I'm going to have Mikey talk about it while I take my heart medicine, because I take it at 9 p.m., 9 a.m., and 3 p.m. It's a little short, so, but I think this should hit women. I think everybody should read this book, not just women, but it will help a lot of women out there, though. For real. So, how emotional scars alienate you from life. Many people have inner emotional scars to have never suffered physical injuries, and the results of personality is the same. These people have been hurt and injured by someone in the past. To guard against future injury from that source, they form a spiritual callus, an emotional scar to protect their ego. This scar tissue, however, not only protects them from the individual originally hurt them, it protects them against all other human beings. An emotional wall is built through which neither friend nor foe can pass. A woman who has been hurt by a man takes a vow never to trust a man again. A child who has his ego sliced by a despotic and cruel parent or teacher may take a vow never to trust any authority in the future. A man who had his love rejected by a woman may take a vow never to become emotionally involved with any human being in the future. As in this case, as a facial scar, excessive protection against the original source of injury can make us more vulnerable and do us even more damage in other areas. The emotional wall that we build as protection against one person cuts us from all other human beings, as from our real selves. As we have pointed out previously, the person who feels lonely or out of touch with other human beings also out of touch with his self and with life. So I'm gonna let Mikey talk to you about that when it comes to the emotional scars and alienate yourself from that. And I'm going to take my meds.
So, without butchering this,
please
feel as if when people go through emotional experiences and things of that nature, just like a regular trauma, like physical trauma, when you get a scratch, you get a scab or a scar afterwards, after it heals up. People get the same thing with emotional trauma, except it's on the inside, it's mental, it's deep. And some people grow from it, some people can move on from it, and some people get stuck with it. Some people keep peeling and opening up that scab and opening up the scar again and reopening up the wound. A lot of people, their way of handling it is to just not deal with that entire situation at all. And part of emotional growth is accepting that this has happened and being able to be in a situation again, but knowing how to handle it differently and not being traumatized by it where you just shut down. A lot of people separate themselves from these environments and these situations that put them in that position to get hurt emotionally. And a lot of them use that and become, it's the victim mentality, and they they don't get over it, and they use that to justify their actions and why they're a shitty ass fucking person, or why they can't hold a relationship down, or why they can't stay in communication with people, or why they're just short with people, or why they just have this attitude, you know. And honestly, a lot of people in life are not built the same. I understand that. Not everybody's built the same. So they take their time dealing with the situation. But at the end of the day, the world is going to keep moving on with or without you. And my biggest pet peeves is the people that say, I need a break. I just need to stop. I need to calm down. I need to just move and separate myself. I need a refresher. That's fine. That's fine and all. But
you and Kaboo heard that voicemail.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. And when you move on or are ready to move on, you needed your break, you needed your whatever, and you stayed here. The world moved on without you.
Mm-hmm.
You can't expect the world to stay on pause while you figure shit out. It don't work like that.
It don't work like that.
No, it don't. And that's one
moving.
of my biggest pet peeves. Like, everybody gets so fucking mad because they think or swear that you're supposed to be on the same level with them when it comes to that. No.
Mm-mm.
I'm built to handle my shit as it comes. I'll deal with it right then and there, get it over with, and start on the road to repairing it. You'll sit here in this fucking corner crying like a little bitch, and nothing's gonna get done. Because all that time that it takes you to get over it crying and shit like that is time wasted that you could have been using to put it on to repairing it. Because let's say, you take a week to fucking get over a fucking situation and a problem and shit like that. Well, guess what? Now that you took that fucking week off, now you back to square root one. The problem's in your face. And then you just wasted all that fucking time crying, woohoo, boohoo, and you could have just been dealing with it. And I understand it's easier said than done. Some people ain't built the same. Some people could do this. I understand that. But there's so much logic behind it that I don't understand why people don't see that. Like, deal with it as you fucking go along. Deal with it as you're moving forward. Stop making excuses. Like,
something else from the book, How to Turn Crisis into a Creative Opportunity. A lot of people have time, but they just focus on the negative.
Exactly.
Dehypnotize yourself from false beliefs.
Yes.
And how to utilize the power of rational thinking. Like, that's a big one. This book right here is what everybody should read. I'm telling you. If you read this book, I bet you any kind of money. Well, I just want a gentleman's bet. Just be like, you know what, you're right. If we in person, just want a handshake. Like, you know what? Yeah, you're right. Read this book and ask me, you ain't about to change something about yourself. Or like you see things differently.
Mm-hmm.
This is what made me want to do my podcast. This book.
Yep. And it's just a lot of things that people just gotta just understand and deal with. I mean, I'm sorry, but if all you see is negative, it's just gonna be negative. And if you feel that way, then you already lost.
True.
Because you already set yourself up to fail. You got to have the mindset to be like, you know what, this is a shitty ass situation, but I'm going to get through this motherfucker. I just got to figure out what's the right step to get that foot right out in front of me and then get the next one moving right next to it too. So I can start walking towards or moving towards repairing it and getting through it.
Mike, what happens when a man that went through all his wrongs, faced his faults and everything, and a woman that's still finding who to blame and almost
it's an uneven balance, because by the time the man comes up with a situation or the situation happens to the couple or individually, you know, if it happened, the situation happens individually to the man's already formulating the plan. He already knows what's happening. He knows what's expected. He knows what he's got to do to cut through it. If something happens to the woman's just going to fold sometimes. She's going to cry. She's going to make up a plan. It ain't going to work. Some variables are missing. She cries. She folds. And then they're going
to argue with you.
Yes. Yes, they are, because a man is going to come up with a solution.
What you're saying
to them is a woman will come up with a solution. Yep, and she will tell him how many ways and reasons why that shit's going to fail. And instead of actually performing the said solution and shutting the fuck up and just doing it, They want to go ahead. That's a woman's nature, bro. To question, and always, because it's not the way it used to be. Men lead, women follow. And instead, nowadays, when men lead, women question. Are you sure? Are you this? Are you that? Did you check this? Did you check that? And then on some levels, yes, that's a good wife. That's a good woman. But when it's with every fucking thing,
only when it's learning. When it's learning
learning
behind that, like, but questioning this and that, and that's not going anywhere. My thing is when you talk to a woman and they have not learned anything in the past, or they had crazy relations or relationships, and you have a conversation with them and you talking different to them, that's something that they don't want to hear. They're not used to it.
They're not used to hearing that kind of shit.
You easily can break their feelings, like, easily, because no man talked to you like that, because one, the man wasn't serious like that. Two, you was just a play toy. Y'all just had fun.
Yep. And it's something that they're unaccustomed with, and they'll be in deep, unfamiliar waters. And when they're there, it scares them. It scares everybody. And instead of going with, hey, we're going to get through this, like, I trust you. Instead, it's arguments and being argumentative and questioning and instead of just being like, okay.
It's something that shouldn't be in rotation. And instead of correcting it and facing it, you're going to always have miscellaneous bullshit conversations to your friends. You're never going to have a serious partner in a relationship. You're going to always just have that same fling or a new fling, because a lot of people bring the old ones back in that they say they're going to stop messing with, and that's not true. They continue to mess with them. It's nothing changed about them.
Yeah, and that's just something that I don't know. That if they're unfamiliar with it, and you can definitely tell right out the gate when the first situation happens. Because let's be real. And as adults, you're gonna encounter problems in your life, whether it's financial situations or job situations, moving, whatever the thing may be. There's always going to be a situation as a couple that you guys are going to have to overcome together. And usually a lot of women never were involved in the planning, executing process of these problems and things like that. They always left it up to the guy. And in some relationships, healthy relationships, the man will involve the woman and to let her know, look, you have a voice in this situation. This is what I feel as if the plan should be, and they talk about it. And that's a healthy relationship. And a lot of women ain't used to that. And when they get that, they just shut down because it's too much for them to process. It's too much because when they see the other side of it, because before it was, okay, I got to handle this, done. But when they see all the steps that had to be taken to solve the problem, that's when they shut the fuck down because I can't believe this shit. This is too much. This is this. This is that. I just want this. I just want that. And it's just crazy.
So didn't want to talk too much about that, because number 4 is what's wrong with women's self-love and self-image today. Like, back then, it was always something you can find unique about a woman. Back in the day, it was like everyone was almost different.
Yeah,
I'm about to be 40. I know. The women that I dated, come in my 20s. Okay, I put it like this: 15 to 20. That's when you finding what love kinda is, and you going to your parents and you explaining that you have this person you're talking to, and your mom or your dad or stepdad or stepmom, whoever that was in your life at that time when you was in junior high and high school, they're going to question you. So that's good parenting back then. They question, well, how you feel about this person? What do you think? Do you think they're a good person? Yes, I think they're a good person. I would like to meet them. And if your parents meet them and they like them, they tend to have them over and stuff like that. Like, my longest relationship to this day is 5 years. And I haven't had a relationship longer than that.
Damn.
Yeah. Because one, my 20s, I wasn't really caring about no fucking relationship.
Yeah, that's true.
So I messed up a lot. I messed up a lot of time. Because that's when I was supposed to be finding something and having something established and shit already. I waited so many years. And then I tried doing it around 28, 29. And next thing you know, I was having heart problems. So it's like you just never know how much time you have and how bad you take advantage of certain time. Because I realized I took advantage of a lot of time and a lot of people. And I missed out on a lot of things that I could have had done in life already to this day. I probably could have already had this podcast if I took it serious back in the day and knew what I wanted. But I didn't know what I wanted. I was playing around. And then when I found out what I wanted, you have to go through stuff like this, what I'm going through. I had 5 heart surgeries. Still waiting for my case. I know a lot of people that was in, if they was in my position, they would have quit. And that's a fact. And I'm still fighting. That just shows my purpose to live. And this is what I'm trying to cultivate to a lot of people, because I see a lot of people killing themselves, being depressed, not getting what they want from this and that. They case flopped and they stopped trying. They just saying F it, and they went back to smoking when you wasn't supposed to smoke. Next thing you know, you see them on Facebook or whatever on their page, people saying rest in peace. You didn't know that person died. It's like a lot of people give up. But the thing is, and this is what I try to tell everybody, like if you're arguing with your mom and dad about something, I think you should just like cut it off, because when they are gone, they are gone. And this is something that I have to live through every day. I argued with my mom, trying to tell her how to love her kid and how she missed my basketball games and when I was younger, and she didn't even reply back to me. She was just like, okay. I act like I knew what the hell I was talking about. When my mom didn't make it to my basketball game, she was there after my basketball games. And who gave me and my teammates parties and pizza and juice and stuff like that? My mom did. She didn't make it, but I didn't look at that part. I looked at it while she wasn't in the stand. So yeah, you got to look at life differently, because now I couldn't even apologize to her because she was already in a coma from having a heart attack. And then next thing you know, I watched her lose her last breath. I watched her body just go like this. And then that line was like, that's crazy. I ran out the hospital, and the first thing, I swear on everything, the first thing I did when I walked outside of that hospital, I looked up. And I think when somebody really close to you die, you lose like a piece of you, because a lot of things look different when I went outside. Like colors was different. It was like I went through like another void, because she was in this void and now I'm in this one without her. She's still in that one. And I know she's watching over me, because I have other stories about that, but I'm not going to get into it. I'll save that for another time. But this is what I'm talking about when it comes to like self-image, because my mom was trying to tell me this when my dad wasn't there. I had a stepfather and he passed 2 weeks ago. And that hurt like a motherfucker, because he was there when none of our dads was. And he just stepped up to the plate. So I feel like I lost my parents. But my real dad is still alive and we have a good relationship. So that's a beauty of it. I'm all getting emotional a little bit because they were really close to me. If y'all never lost like a parent, telling you now, man, you cancel the bullshit, because when they gone, you're not gonna get a chance to do none of that. Some people really lost a parent and they argue and they get mad because they can't argue with that person no more. So growing up, this woman was showing me a self-image before I even read this book. And I wasn't trying to like pay attention to it because I was so into basketball and trying to chase these girls. If I would have just listened back in the day, I would have been preaching about Maxwell Maltz and what he did. So, women's self-love, I think when most women post self-love nowadays, and there's some on my Facebook page that they always post like their notes, 9 times out of 10, that's just for them to send a note out to that guy that they want to see.
Subliminal.
Like it's for that guy that they didn't delete. That guy that they said they tired of messing with. But he's still there. They didn't block him. Like, I don't know why women do that. So when they post like narcissistic videos and stuff like that, you still trying to mess. You still sending this dude signals.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have no self-love. When you say self-love, you want that person to look at what you say about self-love and hope that he have a reaction to what you just post. Words are just being butchered now. The word love is pretty much, I want some ass until I get it. And I don't really love you. They just go their own way because it's so easy to talk to somebody else. It's so easy to get on a dating site.
Unfortunately, yes. That's just how it is. And the word I love you now is abused so much now. People say it so much and don't really fucking mean it. And like, it actually had meaning. It had weight back in the day.
Yeah.
And now it's just an abused term now. It's abused. It's to the point now where when you fucking say it, people honestly believe and think that you don't mean it.
It's sad,
and that's fucked up,
man.
It's very sad. Very sad. I don't know.
I don't get it. But that's the whole drawdown of that. Like, the last one we got before we started inviting people in to the Discord, we got, what do you think about your partner's social media actions? You know, this one is going to be long because I see. See, when I go to certain people pages, like, and it has to be in the feed. I don't necessarily go to the person's name. I don't type in the names and shit. But if the feed come across and it's a woman posting, like one of the women that I met from these meme groups and shit, but we cool. They have a husband, everything like that. Like, and I see most of these dudes that I'm friends with just hearting their picture, hearting their picture, hearting their picture, hearting. I'm just like,
bruh.
I'm like, but you got somebody already. Honestly, if I had somebody, there's no way I'd be hearting the shit out of this woman picture and that woman picture. Facts. Please pay attention to me because y'all can watch for yourselves. When I do get somebody, see if I heart anybody's shit. See if I'm a bullshitter or not. I want you to pay attention. I'm not. And I'm only going to be getting on Facebook is when I have some creative substance. So you guys are on Facebook for whatever fucking reason. I know one dude, he had his woman block me ahead of time on Facebook, but he's liking and hearting every other woman pictures. How come the most sneakiest thing right now on Facebook is when people have like a post created and you like it, but they only say like, this person that made this post can only see how many likes and stuff and there are in here. What the hell you hiding? When people hide their friends list. I had to hide my friends list because I had a lot of my homeboys and I had homegirls hit me up like, who is this dude? Why he adding me? who is this dude and why he added me? Why he just going to send me friend requests? I'm like, my homeboys, y'all just look bad. Thirsty as fuck. Like, I have a few homeboys on here now that just post stuff just to hope to get a good lucky night to see what female that's gonna fall for a bait. See what female is gonna hit them up. Dude, when I said I did all the things a man did, I did them all. I know all of the game. I know all of it. I did the bait and snatch. Like it, the bait and snatch was one of the dopest ones.
Mm.
So when you have your friends list blocked, I think that's hiding a lot if you're in a relationship. Now, if it's open relationship, then okay, that's fine. Y'all do what the hell y'all do. Poly on. Other than that, swing on. Don't give a damn. You're not being judged. It's not my job to judge, okay? Y'all gonna have to see that from somebody else. It's gonna be the man to judge for that.
With that whole Facebook thing, the part that kind of, if they are you married or you're in a relationship with this person, you know, I mean, comment thing would be that you guys would definitely be friends. But if you guys are not friends and you're not allowed to see each other's posts, I mean, somebody's doing something sneaky.
Of course,
and that's crazy for me.
How come some relationships? How come some relationships that's married, they not even friends with each other on Facebook? Ain't that a bitch?
Yeah, that's just.
Why is that?
I don't know. That's not me. Look, I have the same account. Matter of fact, my wife made my Facebook account, and I've had that for a long time. Like, and she made it, and she's my friend on there. She sees me on there all the time. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have a Facebook because I don't give a shit about that stuff. Like, and I don't post on there. I'm not over there thirst trapping, sending friend requests to women and liking posts and shit like that. I don't do none of that stuff. I don't even acknowledge her shit. So, at the end of the day, I just cut all that out. Like, it's just weird to me. That's just weird as fuck. Like, you leaving the door open. I mean, obviously, you know. And that should be like a requirement. Like, I mean, if you have a wife or a girlfriend and you guys are faithful to each other, loyal to each other, like, you shouldn't be out here hearting other girls' pictures. That's some single thirsty dude shit, right? And that's definitely, that's out the window. Fuck that. That's just wrong altogether. Show some respect for your lady because now you out here making her look like she's stupid, you know? And then reverse too.
Like she
for women
shit.
too. Now, women, you ladies have.
Now, hold on. Let me cut this one. Let me cut this one. Now, what Kaboo just said, let me acknowledge that. If you're in a relationship, your social media should reflect that. Yes.
Yep.
But the women that say they love the dad bods, okay? Now, I'm gonna tell y'all some real ass shit right now.
I'm gonna piggyback off that before you jump off the dad bod thing.
I'm just gonna tell y'all some real ass shit right now. When I was fit looking, 6-pack up, working on my obliques and shit, tree trimming, ab sliding, these women that was married, they were all on me. And their husbands had the dad bods saying that, oh, dad bods is in. But let a attractive athlete looking motherfucker get in the way. That's just tempting.
Look,
it's this true. They was hitting me, man.
Yeah. They tell you they love the dad bod, but the very first argument you get in with them, you fat motherfucker, bitch, you said you love this shit. Like it's a lie. Women say they prefer the dad bod because on the outside it makes them feel good because if he has the dad bod and I have the mom bod, now I don't have to look a certain way because it reflects with my partner, so I don't have to feel bad that he's in shape and I'm out of shape, or vice versa.
Two people, both of them can't go to the gym. But if one person go to the gym, the other one automatically think they cheating.
Yeah. It's a comfort thing. But when the women who say they prefer the dad bod see the fit bod, then that's where the fantasy kicks in. And that's when they actually start, lusting after. And that's when they start doing what they're doing. And then with the cheating and all that other shit. Because secretly, that's what they want. They want something that's better than them. They want the upgrade. And it has, it's more about the thrill and the excitement for women. When they get, they say, I want a good life with a good man that's going to take care of me, it's going to love me, that's not going to cheat on me, it's going to provide for me, it's going to be this, it's going to be that. They get that. And then when they get that, they get bored with that. And then that's why a lot of women step out of their relationship, because the excitement's not there anymore. So they turn around and they go after the guys with the fit bods, because that's more appealing to them. It's the fantasy for them. And it's all a visual with them.
It's so crazy, man. It's
facts though. And at the end of the day,
I done had it to where when I was working at Family Dollar before I was a tree trimmer, but I was still like trimmed up and shit. This lady came in. I forgot her name. She was married. She stayed in the car. I went outside and I was smoking cigs at this time. And I went outside to smoke a cig, and she rolled down her window and she was like, "Hi, I wanted to ask you if you had a girlfriend." And I was like, "Nah." And then she was like, "Can I have your number?" And she didn't let me know she had a husband right then and there until she came to my house. When she came to my house, she said she had a husband, but the husband wanted to watch the video of her filming me out.
Cuckolds. Yeah.
So I was like, that was my first time. I was like, wait, what? He want to what? He said, yeah, he want to see like the whole thing. I was like, what the fuck?
Cuckold, man. Nah. I mean, I've had that done before too.
I did it.
Like, I did it too.
Oh shit! I did.
Then he got mad afterwards.
No, he didn't. The dude didn't get mad. He was just complimenting my stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Which is crazy to hear from you.
Yeah. He got mad because my stuff was better than his stuff.
This one was different. He knew mine was better than his.
He said you can't go back over it no more.
He was complimenting. But I think it was like it was a thing where they watched that together or something, or got off on it or some shit. It was weird as fuck.
I guess different strokes for different folks, I guess. But
man, I did it. I did a lot of shit, man.
Yeah, I know, but let's not open up.
But the thing is, I'm not opening up the can because the worms keep coming out.
No.
But the thing is, if I had somebody, I wouldn't be obsessed with other people's pictures. And
no, because your girl should be for you.
I think the next podcast I do, I'm actually call out these people's names. I'm gonna be looking at what they liking and how their actions are on Facebook. And this is just what my podcast leading to. I'm leading to calling people out. And this is just what I'm gonna do. I already did it. But it's just gonna get deeper now, because now it's to a point where this is my role. I don't know what kind of role you playing, but my role is gonna be honest with whatever you trying to hide or anything like that. Hey, because there's a lot of men that have good wives, and they being shitty to them. But the wives, they take advantage of them because they can be a little dense sometimes and not going to ask questions about it, and they know that. So Nah, I gotta get into that, and that's gonna be one hell of a podcast. I'll tell you that right now. But for the people that's out there that actually have a real marriage, real relationships, I give a shout out to y'all. Like if y'all partner can just pick up, if your phone go ding and they be like, babe, who's that? Like, kudos to that. I like that.
Got each other passwords to their phones. They're not hiding shit.
Yeah. Whenever I was in a relationship, I was always open. It was just a woman. I hate when women be in relationships with you and they do this to their phone. Like when you on a date with them and shit at the table and they do this.
They'll put it down
this way. I always do my phone this way. Because I'm always looking like at it like this. I'll be like, what? What the hell are you hiding? I don't think it's savage. I don't think it's snitching, man. I just think that it's time for people to realize that they're not wasting their time. And if you know something, you should say something. And that should be it. And people should be with somebody that's going to appreciate their time with them, because we are leaving this world. So you leave your world happy or unhappy. But I want a lot of people to leave it happy.
That's true as well.
I'm policing. Oh, y'all can call it what y'all want. I don't think it's policing, but I know y'all messing around with me, so I'm not taking it serious like that.
Got stopped by a lady cop.
Lasheen gonna be one of them. I'm just gonna call Lasheen out right now, man. Lasheen, you're gonna be one of them, bro. Like I'm coming for you, fam. Women too.
Lasheen.
Women. The ones that's like undercover hoes with filters and shit still. Corinne, I'm coming for you. I mean,
are you naming their ass out right now? They're gonna block your ass.
Dude, I'm the last person. When you straightforward, you don't have shit to hide. So I don't care what they say. The only thing they can do is just block.
That's what I'm saying. They're gonna block you. You ain't gonna have
my
your
friend.
material.
Well, it used to be my friend Crystal Cream. Whew. I'm coming for you too, woman.
We can't name drop like that.
Huh?
Can't name drop like that.
I'm coming for the cream.
There you go. That's better.
Coming for the cream.
Coming for the cream.
My thing is, I didn't do nothing bad to these people. They still not knowing what they want, changing something about themselves. But when somebody call it out on them, they tend to get real hostile. And I don't think that's a good look on your image. You are giving the reaction. And when you give a reaction, that means that that person is telling the truth about you. You don't get reactions when people are telling the truth about you. I mean, not telling the truth about you. So if anybody was like, "Oh, Jonathan, you a hoe," no, I can be. It's a lot of women that want to fuck me. Yeah, I can be a hoe, but I ain't giving my dick out of here. It's the last thing I want to hear or see is a woman when I get on the podcast and they in the chat and like, "I fucked the shit out of him, girl." Like, you can't say that about me. I didn't give you this heavy equipment. You didn't earn this equipment. You don't deserve this equipment. You need to stay away from my sentinel tree. That's all I gotta say.
Jeez.
And that's it. So for all the people, I'm coming after you. If you're gonna give me a reaction, you already showing me that I won. But anyway, my podcast is gonna get to just that. Anyway, coming for the cream, man. See anything you have to say, Mike, before we start inviting people into the Discord, bro?
Really be about what you're supposed to be about. And stop trying to impress people that ain't gonna give a fuck about you later on. Take care of the ones who do care about you. And stop living a life that's not yours. Live your own fucking life. So
the dog looked at the door, was like,
You hear her, right? She want to go out.
Mm-hmm. So
you put her outside.
This is the time where people can join the Discord now, and we will be open for conversations. So you can join now. I'm gonna put some light music on.
Oh wait, you ain't said the little saying, motherfucker.
No, that's when we get off.
We got off here, and then we'll go to the party, the little thing on the side, and that's when we'll say,
y'all know our saying. You know what I'm saying? If you rolling with me, I'm rolling with you.
Mm-hmm.
You already know what it is. So you guys can join now.
I know your ass ain't though. Get your ass outside.
Discords is open. You guys can go ahead and join the Discord pod stream. You're more welcome. Talk about the podcast. Talk about something that we can put into the next podcast next week. Come holler at us. Now, Savage, you can join. Now join the Discord. Kaboo, join the Discord. Somebody that's watching on YouTube and Facebook right here, join the Discord. Y'all more than welcome. You have any questions, anything you want to share, bring it. Bring it. Kaboo! No. Welcome, Kaboo.
Hello.
Mikey went.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Mikey went to go pee. This is what's going on, Viciously.
What up? What up? What up? I'm here with Ilsa.
What's up, Ilsa? Every time I see y'all doing y'all little live, and Ilsa be talking, I'd be like, "That's my dog." Oh man, what do you guys think about the podcast tonight? Y'all share y'all thoughts.
I was taking a shower when y'all were talking, so I didn't get to comment a lot. But Mikey had said that he thought the words "I love you" has lost value, and I just disagree. Like I don't hear people saying
you
it.
Would.
Well, I don't know what that means, but I just want to know, like, why? No, just the concept, not because it was you. It was just you. It was you that said it.
The concept is because nowadays people in relationships back in our generation. I mean, we're all around the same generation, but you know what I'm saying? Like in our generation, you didn't say "I love you" until what? You were like really sure about this person. You guys were an item. You guys were actually dating. You were whatever, and you fucking meant it. Now. These fucking people, these kids nowadays, and relationships now, they go on a date once. The next date, I love you. Okay? And then it's abused and overused. Okay? And every single time it's used like that, it just lost its meaning. I can't begin to tell you how many times my stepson has used "I love you" to 4 different girls within the same month, and they were all in the "I love you, I love you." How the fuck you love all 4 of these girls?
The word can never lose its meaning. The meaning is going to be what it is. It's your interpretation.
Somebody's echoing bad.
Hold on.
What's
It's echoey. Something's not right with your sound.
Oh, hold on.
with my sound?
No, with how Jonathan has it playing. I think it's playing on his microphone.
He's got 2
too.
strings playing during the thing.
Let me see. Let me mute this.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
People
I
can
see,
argue
I see what I'm doing.
and say whatever, but I personally feel that it lost its meaning because it's been used so freely now.
I mean, I feel like
Obviously,
there's
it
some
hasn't lost its meaning
interpretation
with
to
you.
it because, well, I just feel like there's some interpretation to it depending on the level of relationship that you have with that person. Like I've told friends I love them, and then I've told relationships that I love them.
The reason why you don't feel that way is because you come from an era where when you said it, you meant it. I'm saying it from a person who's actually living in the era and being a witness to someone saying it and over abusing and using it when it doesn't fucking matter. Everyone who disagrees with me on that is someone who is from the old generation and the old era where it actually fucking meant something and you didn't say it for no reason. But once again, if you have children or when you have children who gets involved with other, whatever and stuff like that, and you'll see how fucking they use the word, you'll see. And then once you see exactly how frequently it's used, how much it's used, and then the context that it's used in, once you see that, then you'll understand why the fuck I say what I'm saying. Trust me. And it's not just my stepson that was saying it. It was everyone in his crew, everyone in his school, everyone in his little athlete center, everyone that was playing basketball, everyone in the next school, everyone in the next city over, everyone in the city area, everyone that I went to work with that was of close to that age. Everyone abuses and uses that word. I have grounds for saying what I'm saying.
We were all young ones. We had the puppy love. Now, come on. We used to throw the love word around.
We did the same thing.
Nah. When I said that shit, I meant it.
Kids are doing the same thing when we was young.
Nah, I said I like you. I ain't say I love you.
In my 20s, when I was playing around, I used that word and abused it. But when I was younger, I meant it. That's where my first love came from. That's when I didn't take advantage of it. But when I got in my 20s and I got some type of overconfidence, I would say, that's when I took advantage of it, and I was taking advantage of that word and to a lot of women, and I was getting what I wanted.
Yeah. I think if you know that you're gonna use it, I mean, when you're saying that like it's being used and it's lost its meaning, that's like saying that somebody is purposely know that they're gonna use the word to get something from someone. And I think
they know that's what I'm getting at. It is used freely amongst the young men to tell a girl, because girls are emotional creatures. Once they hear the word "I love you," then they think it's serious. So then they are more, adept to giving the young man what they want.
Okay, I see where you're coming from now. A big part of that is also like if you don't have. If a man doesn't learn from a woman how to respect her, he has to do whatever he sees being done to her. And that's just the God's honest truth. It does not matter who the girl is. If he does not learn how to respect a woman and he sees everybody else using that word to get what they want, but you're gonna monkey see, monkey do, my dude.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. It's abused. It's used too much. But ain't nothing you can do about that to change that. At the end of the day, that's always going to stay.
End of the day.
I think there is a little bit of peace in society where people just aren't afraid to express it anymore. Not so much that it's lost its meaning. I get what you're saying, but I also feel like it's more acceptable to tell friends that you love them. Like, it wasn't always that way in society, and I feel like it's way more open Like to be able to say it without somebody else looking at you the wrong way.
Because you could say in some aspects it's more genuine now. It was genuine, or it's genuine for the friends side. But as far as relationship-wise, it's abuse. There's a girl on my Facebook friends list right now who's had 4 loves of her life this year.
Oh, she had all 4, first, second, third, and fourth quarter.
Okay. The 4 loves of her life. This is the love of my life. Love of my life. The love of my life.
No, you do see that. But
okay.
I do believe that there's people out there that still hold heavy meaning to that word though. And they actually mean it. It's just this younger generation, the millennials, is just saying it to get what they actually want now. When they should be leading.
If they're not being very well.
If they're not being what?
They're not being led, they're not going to lead very well.
That's facts.
You know, parents need to do better.
But if you tell a parent that you don't tell me what to do with my fucking kid.
Well,
also, you don't know me.
Me and Elsa the privilege on Tuesday to get to see a school board and sit in, and I'm tasked with just sitting there and taking notes to see what's going on and why we can't fix the situation that they're currently in. And I already know that the problem with humanity is that when it comes down to it, people really just don't want to be honest. Let's just be perfectly honest. People just don't want to be honest. They want to be honest sideways. They want to embellish. They want to, try to be slick. But when the elephant is in the room and you know that you have to face that elephant and you have to deal with some of that shit that's coming from that elephant.
Oh, it's Silence of the Lambs then.
And it's going to get on you? Nah, that's when they want to look for the exit, or they just want to be quiet.
Yeah, Silence of the Lambs. They ain't going to say nothing.
Say nothing. They ain't going to say nothing. And this is happening with all races too. A lot of the time, black people feel like because they may be outnumbered, that then I need to stay quiet. I shouldn't say anything because I know how they feel, because if their kid gets picked on because of something that the parents might have done, because and that they're protecting him. Now that kid is the one that has to go to school every day and the parent doesn't. So some parents are like, I'm not going to do that to my kid. So you can get it. You can understand that there's a strength in numbers, and unfortunately, society, the better number, more power.
Amen.
I get
so, the question that we always say we have to ask is, what was your favorite topic, and what can we bring differently to the next podcast Sunday? If y'all can throw y'all questions in there, whatever topics that y'all think we should speak on.
Well, here's the thing. What's the most important thing for you, the both of you, as a collective group for your podcast? What is the most important message that you guys want to bring for an audience like us?
Well, the most important thing is like the whole self-image. That boils down every damn thing. And if a lot of people had a self-image about themselves, self-confidence, self-acceptance, then a lot of people wouldn't be in the positions that they are in today. You wouldn't need a counselor because you'd be your own counselor. You'll know how to handle situations yourself. All you would need is to put God first in the relationship and cultivate His word and self-image to other people. The power of spreading the word. The power of making you, I think, rational thoughts.
I disagree a little bit with that. Like, I mean, I do think that there's benefit to therapy. I think you learn stuff about yourself. I don't think you need to know it all to be your own therapist for situations.
Well, he say you are your own therapist. It works for some people. It may not work for a lot of people. Some people need therapy. Like this one, like I had a lot of friends tell me like, well, Jonathan, we can't think like you, and I can't just drop this or think about that this way. Like you can, like, and I deal with stuff myself. I try to figure it out myself first, and if I can, it makes me feel better, and it makes me want to let other people know what they're going through, that I'm here to help them if they need it, and where I got my source from. So you don't necessarily need a therapist, but therapist is good because, I mean, that's their job, but you can like figure things out on your own.
My point is, you want to talk about things that are personal to you, and you have to get outside, some kind of validation from outside sources and things of that nature. You needed somebody else to tell you that you're a fuck up. Like, you should be able to tell that you're a fuck up. You need somebody else.
Who's needing someone else to tell them that? What do you mean?
What are you going to therapy for?
Already know
That's not. Because if I know I have to work on something within myself, it's me working on it and asking for somebody for advice on how to work through that. That's not me going to somebody saying, hey, you tell me I'm a fuck up because I need to hear it from somebody. That's not the same thing.
Right. She's right.
See,
like, to me, therapy is a tool that you can use to better yourself. This is the accountability
issue. This is the accountability issue.
Accountability?
Accountability.
I was telling people that I was a fuck up. I didn't need that.
No, that was an example. I'm not saying that you directly are a fuck up, but let's say when you take tests, you fucking freeze up, and then you shut down, and then you do fucking bad on the test. You know you have an issue with that. Do you need to go fucking talk to somebody so they can tell you that you have an issue with that? Or is that something that you can go ahead and actually find out on your own? Or how about this one? Push it even further.
I would already know there's an issue, but in order to work through that, I might go ask somebody what they would recommend so I could test better.
Bingo.
But
that's
okay.
Tutoring.
But you're asking somebody, but you're going.
But that's not me not understanding.
You don't have to go to a therapist for that.
Yes,
you can just ask somebody. You don't have to go pay somebody to sit down and talk to them about it on multiple sessions to come to the same conclusion that you already know.
That's not a conclusion that you know, or there would be no reason for them.
They give with the world and your issue that it's coping skills. You're learning better coping skills with life. You go to somebody who's more experienced, knows how to help you. That's what a therapist is for.
Yep.
What makes you think that the therapist is qualified? I'm trying to figure out what makes you think that this therapist is qualified. Because they got a degree? Just because they got a degree don't mean that they've been through the shit that you've been through. All they can do is tell you scientifically what the degree would tell them how to handle that situation. They wouldn't know how to deal with a situation that if their father had raped them or their uncle had raped them. They wouldn't know that shit. Only clinically they can just tell you what they can tell you from what they've learned from their books. But honestly, it's not coming from a genuine place. They're just telling you shit. And clinically, some of that shit don't work for everybody. So what I'm telling you is that you can't sit there and just say because he's a fucking goddamn psychiatrist or a therapist that you can go ahead and talk to him about any and every other thing. Sometimes you need personal life experiences for that. He's not qualified, or she is not qualified for that. And I don't feel right talking to somebody like that who can't relate to me on any level. If they can't relate to me,
disagree with you.
Nah, if they can't relate to me, I don't want it.
Mike, hold up. She wasn't even saying anything what you're saying, dude. She wasn't talking about qualifications and what they can and can't.
I said that. The point I'm trying to say is she's saying she wants to go talk to somebody to help her out to figure out something that she should already know what she has an issue with if she's actually taking accountability for her own shit and realizing her shit. That's what I'm saying. And I'm not saying
that's why you go. That's why you decide. No one ties you up in handcuffs and takes you to therapy. Like if you sign yourself up, it's because you're like, all right, I have an issue and I got to work through this. And that's part of how you're fixing what you already have recognized as an issue within yourself, and you're fixing it. And qualifications, to me, absolutely they're qualified to do their job, just like a doctor knows more about your body than you do. Like you go to get the advice from the people who have studied how to do certain things.
He studied how to deal with trauma and shit like that.
Yes, Mikey, yes, that's exactly what therapists
not on that
do.
level. No, his book told him how to deal with it, but there's a difference between reading and learning how to deal with it from a fucking clinical side and actually living through it, getting through it, really getting through it, and having the actual field experience. I don't like certain things as far as it goes, books and shit like that, educating yourself on that level. I can see certain jobs requiring that, but other than that, field experience is always going to take the one over anything for me. And I just can't, and I won't. Like that's just me personally. And that's just me sharing my opinion. Okay? At the end of the day, you guys are entitled to your opinion just like I am to mine. That's why I'm not shooting your shit down. I'm just telling you how I feel about it. And I personally feel that way because, like I said,
I would tell you guys this.
Your book is not going to tell me how to handle this situation.
Look, I would say this. Like,
especially if I've been through it, I'm the one living in the situation. Your book ain't going to tell me how to handle it.
All right. So, Y'all done said y'all stuff because I sit and listen. That's what I do. When they said I needed to go through therapy with my mom and things like that, I didn't do that. I read my book and I said, you know what? I'm going to read my Bible after my surgery because I didn't want to open my mom's Bible because then if I would have did it before my surgery, I'm sure my AFib would have reacted to it because she got my high school pictures of me and her in there. So after the surgery and the AFib and the atrial fluttering, they did the ablation on that. I took 2 weeks after that. I started reading my book and reading the Bible, and things were being coped better. Like I didn't have like no therapist for that. I was getting through that myself. So not everybody needs one, but there's people that do. That's all I can say. I mean, that's their damn jobs is to do just that.
Absolutely. I don't think everybody needs a therapist, but I do think that if there's something that you're trying to work on that you're having trouble fixing yourself, going to a therapist is not going to somebody to say, hey, I need you to tell me I got a problem. Like, that's not the same thing. It's trying to figure out how to work past certain issues in your life or about yourself or whatever it may be. There's a wide variety of therapy, but I don't think everybody needs it for everything either.
That's true. You have a point.
That's what I said. It's not for everybody. That's what I said. I said, that's how I deal with mine. I don't need to go to some therapist for him to tell me shit that I already acknowledge and see. I already know what needs to be done because I take accountability for my actions and I understand that, hey man, you know, I fucked up this relationship because I easily get fucking upset about this and this and this, and I take this out on people. So now I know automatically the steps that need to be taken. I don't have to go see a therapist for him to tell me, hey man, you got to do something about your anger control issues. Yeah, I fucking know. Okay. And that's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, you want help because you can't do this or you can't do that, and you want, you know, some advice on steps to take. You know, I personally think that every person has the capability to go ahead and handle their own shit on their own without the need of a therapist. But everyone...
Have you met a lot of people in society? Because I really don't think everybody has those abilities.
Everybody has the capabilities, but none of them, and it's the whole mental thing too. It's about a dependency too. That everyone who thinks that they need dependency or needs assistance from therapy, I promise you have dependency issues. Look it up. Anyone who is independent, anyone who usually handles it's always a deep-seated dependency issue, whether you acknowledge it or not. You can see it, and if you were honest about yourself and accountability,
how are you qualified for that statement?
Before you even try, to even try to
Did a book tell
downplay
you
me.
that?
But before you try to downplay me, go ahead and look it up.
Yeah.
Mike, wait. You
I'm
just
just
made
saying, before you try to downplay it, go look it up. And I promise you, everybody who does that,
I'm
That's
gonna.
not true.
I
Mike.
promise you. Go ahead, look it up. That's my personal belief on that.
Mike,
You're entitled to your own opinion. Once
You can't
again,
100% across the board make any statement. Like, it's not 100%
I can
ever.
say that for myself. I 100% believe in that.
Mike,
That for you, that's not across
That's
the
what I
board,
said.
though.
For me, you are
You
entitled
said
to your own opinion.
everyone.
Yeah, I said for me, I believe 100% everyone can work out their own issues and has the capabilities to do that.
So how
Whether
am I
they
gonna
can
look that
find
up?
out
I'll
or
just
not,
ask you.
that's on them. I also
Okay,
said
yeah,
for
you
me,
believe it.
I 100%
You're right.
believe that everyone who feels that they need a therapist to talk to somebody else
I'm glad
has
you're
deep-seated dependency issues. For me, that's what I said.
I'm glad you're.
Just saying. At the end of the day, take it how you want to take it. Try to cut it down and decipher it or chop it up how you want to make it seem to make an argumentative point or some shit. At the end of the day, I still feel the way I feel. And I'm going to. And there's plenty of examples to back it up. It's all public knowledge. Go look it up if you want to. But I promise you, everyone who feels that they need the assistance of therapy, to me, okay, has dependency issues. And look it up.
When you say to me, how do I look that up?
Look it up. I said
Look
that's
to
how I feel
you.
because I've come to that conclusion.
He's giving you his feeling on that, but he's
that's
saying
my
that.
conclusion
But he's
on
saying
it.
that
I'm saying
it's
you
out
can look
there.
it up and you can see the examples and you'll see what I'm talking about.
I could look it up and I could see examples of both sides of the spectrum. But if we're talking about you, there is no book to look that up in. Like, you're stating
You're
it.
trying
so
to
of
make it
course
seem
it's
like
your-
you're trying to make it seem like what my perspective is like all and God and it's written in book and it's got to be what it. No, that is my opinion. Just like everyone else has an opinion.
Okay,
It's not
I'm
written
confused.
down. It's
I'm
not
gonna stop
anything.
talking
But I'm
about
saying
this,
from the
'cause I
standpoint when
feel
you
like
saying
it's
that
going
with
in
your
circles,
experience in
and
the
it is
medical
not
field and
making
everything
any
like
sense
that,
to me.
see,
There's
that's the
no
problem.
way that this can be a statement that 100% of people who have therapy
To me,
have the same
To me.
deep-rooted
This is what I
dependency
love.
issue.
you're not listening to me.
I'm not.
No,
Thought I
listen.
did.
Listen. Yeah, okay, look, check it out. And I'm gonna make this as clear as possible so you can understand.
Okay, yeah, break it down, dumb style
Okay.
for me.
Okay, I got you. I get you. Okay, check it out.
Thank you so much.
Okay. To me, to me, everyone has the potential to solve their own fucking problems. Okay? To me, it's not written in no book and it's not written anywhere where it's in stone. To me, I believe anyone can solve their problem. That's my opinion. What's the definition of an opinion? Okay? I don't give a fuck. Okay? Let me highlight that. Let me put that in bold. I don't give a fuck. Okay?
You
All
spit
right?
on your
How
mic.
anybody else feels about that, I don't. Okay? That is my opinion. And anyone else who feels a certain way about it, because it's my opinion. I let you have your opinion and I don't judge based off that. But everyone who judges my opinion
I wasn't even talking about that.
usually is one of the people who have dependency issues. Point in case.
Point in case. What does that mean?
That means I'm done. I dropped the mic on your ass.
No, you didn't.
No, you
I
can't
just am
drop it.
refusing to argue your nonsensical points that you're attempting
No,
to
it
make,
doesn't make
which are
sense to you
solely
because
your
you can't see the logic in
opinion.
it without
And by
somebody
the
assisting you all
definition
the way.
of opinion,
Like
I
I said,
can't
it's my
argue with
opinion,
your
and
opinion
yeah, you can.
because
So why are
it's
you
your
arguing?
brain.
So why are you arguing? You're trying to make
Because I
sense
just
of my
disagree
argument.
with you. Point in
It's okay.
case.
You don't have to agree with me, and that's what I told you from the jump. It makes sense to me,
I'm aware
and
of
that's
this.
how I
never
feel.
thought I was
I
signing
said
up
the
to
only
agree with
people
you.
that don't feel that way or wants to or gets offended by my opinion are usually
I'm
people who
far
have
from offended by you.
have dependency issues themselves.
I think we're offended.
Dependency on what?
That's not up to me to judge. I don't know what it could be, but you have dependency issues. Because if I can tell you that as an individual, you control your own destiny and you can fix your own problems, but you're telling me no, it's better for you to talk it out with somebody. That means you need the assistance of somebody else to help you come to the conclusions in your life. You need somebody to tell you and direct you how to handle your life. You need dependency. You need your hand held across the street. I don't need that. And I don't believe anybody does. If you don't understand that.
Let me ask you a quick question, Mikey. Do you feel like the way you're talking to me is condescending?
Yep.
Hey, homeboy, don't co-sign because I'm only returning the energy that was given to me.
Dude, you had the energy, bro. You had the mic.
Yeah, I was talking perfectly clear and nice, and then somebody came with the energy. I just give it right back.
You just don't like if I disagree with something.
No. I just don't like it when you consistently and always, no matter what the fucking topic is, disagree with me.
Well, maybe I just don't always agree with you. I'll disagree with anybody if it's something I'm disagreeing with.
It's just you disagreeing with me. I can tell you right now that the sky is fucking blue and the grass is green and the sand is brown. And you will tell me that the sand can be yellow in this place and the grass can be light green in this place. And the time of the fucking day, it'll be pink or purple or magenta in the sky. You will argue that shit with me. It don't matter.
If that was my argument, would I be correct?
But there you go. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
So in your example, I would be right.
At the same time, though, at the same time, we're both right. But your argument will be you are the only one correct.
Okay.
It doesn't matter what it is. That's just how you are. To me.
That is so ridiculous.
Hey, I can honestly say, hold up. I can honestly say that Kaboo don't agree with everything that I say either.
Nah, but she don't do you the way she do me.
I'm more critical with my points or something, or straightforward.
No, he's just not condescending to me personally, and then why would I need to argue a point back to him?
I return the energy that was given to me. You start talking to me a certain way, I'm gonna give you the same thing. That's it. That's all about
condescending to you. You felt I was condescending to you.
Yes, but
what statement? Okay. Please fix me. What statement?
Fix you? I don't gotta fix you. Ask your therapist to fix you.
No, I just want to know what statement I said to you that made you feel that you needed to return the energy.
It was the tone that you was taking. Look, like I said, at the end of the day, it's okay. All I'm telling you is that is my opinion. I'm entitled to my opinion, correct?
Oh, yeah.
Correct? Co-signer? Correct? Correct?
Yeah, we all agree. Everyone has an opinion. We're not.
Okay, so that's where it ends.
What?
That's where it ends.
Hey,
the point of this discussion was to be a discussion where we're supposed to say, like, well, I feel this way about this thing.
That's what I'm telling you. That's where it ends. You can't argue it. You can't try to justify that my opinion doesn't make sense to you because that's my opinion. It doesn't matter. It could be off the wall, backwards, fucking ass.
What's the point of this group discussion at the end of your podcast if you're not opening the forum for other opinions?
That was the discussion. Your discussion was trying to counteract my opinion, and you can't do that to opinion. I'm not fucking shitting on your opinion. I'm not. That's not a discussion. That's just a fucking crucifixion. You're just fucking trying to just slay me out here, and it don't work like that. I'm not
trying to slay you.
No, that's what you're doing. And if you can't take,
you guys were both doing your own opinions.
And it was an opinion, and I told her multiple times, I respect your opinion. I respect your opinion. You're entitled to it. And that is that. I can't change your mind. I can't do that. I said that many times. But then your fucking your shit to come back was always still coming after mine. So at the end, then it was, you're condescending. You was talking to me that way. But now it's a problem when you fucking get it in return. I don't play that victim shit either. I'm not a victim. You give me an energy, I'm going to give it back to you. And if you don't feel right about the energy that I'm giving you, then you need to check the fucking energy you put out there.
Oh, no one.
It. Oh, no, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it, co-signer. Chill out.
He's not allowed to talk on this public forum either.
He's allowed to talk. Go ahead. Mikey is a celebrity when it comes to the talks afterwards.
I'm saying ain't nobody. It's not that nobody's entitled to their opinion. They are, but I respect their opinion. I don't shit on them. I don't talk to them
It
any
doesn't
type of
feel
way.
respectful. That's what I'm saying.
Well, that's because you already started that energy, Kaboo.
I wanna-
so
I
if you
wanna
want to
hear-
start
hold on,
over,
hold on,
I'm
hold on.
for that.
Hold
If
on,
you
hold
want
on,
to
hold
start
on, hold
over
on,
and
hold on.
start new energy, we can do that.
Hold on, hold
Until
on.
then, you know, that's how
I want to
you
hear.
feel.
I want to hear what Vicious had to say. And
You want to hear what Vicious
Ilsa.
has to say?
Yeah, I want to hear what Vicious
Co-signer?
had to
Let's
say.
go.
Ilsa.
Because I already know what he's gonna say. Here, I'll give you a summary. He's
No,
gonna
let him.
agree with
Hold
what she's
on, Mike.
saying.
Let him speak. Let him speak.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna give. Go ahead, because I already know what he's gonna say.
What?
Who?
It's Vicious. I thought you had to say something, so that's why I was like giving you the mic.
Mind reader. I want to know. What am I gonna say?
Mm.
No, go ahead. I started saying it, and I was told to be quiet, so I'm giving you the floor.
I was out of that, man. You know what I'm gonna say. Please indulge me.
All right, tell him what he's
Okay.
gonna say.
What you're gonna do is you're gonna say, Mike, yeah, you was condescending. Mike, yeah, you was rational. Mike, your opinion is just out of there. You're gonna agree with everything that Kaboo said. And then you're gonna add your own little shit in there, your own little flair. You're gonna sprinkle it with a little experience from your life. Or some experience. So just go ahead.
I wasn't gonna say any of that.
You've been trying to say that the whole time, but go ahead.
All I wanted to say was, can we get a chance to talk without you talking?
Well, okay. Go ahead. You talking now?
That's all we wanted to say. We weren't disagreeing with your opinion at all.
We speak for yourself. We is French. That one over there was talking.
No, he's talking
directly.
about him and his wife because they both using the same mic.
Oh, I'm sorry. No disrespect to Mrs. Savage or Miss what's the name? Yeah, Mrs. Savage. No disrespect. I'm sorry. I don't want to come out disrespectful at all. I'm not. I do apologize for that. I was unaware of this. I do apologize. Like I said, I don't tend or aim to be disrespectful. I just return energy, so we can have a normal discussion. But once you elevate, I elevate too, baby. That's it. I return all energy. I'm sorry. I'm not nobody's doormat or step stool. If you can't hit me with facts and you're talking about some opinions, then
Mike, you better than that. You don't have to denunciate the facts that you're not a doormat or anything like that.
I'm just saying. Personally, a lot of people like to do that bullshit, and I let it go before. I ain't gonna let it go no more.
Mike, you would be a defense attorney, bro.
You're a little bulldog in there.
I don't take shit from nobody. I'm sorry, I don't.
Room,
and if they don't like it, that's tough titties. I don't care.
Wait, so you don't care about our opinions? See how you go?
No, I don't care if you are hurt over my opinion and your feelings lead you to a point where you have the urge to talk to me about it. Yeah, you were a little butthurt if you had to comment on the ways that you did. All right, we're moving on from that, okay? Because I'm not going to even go back to saying
something at all. I just thought the whole point of this was if I disagreed with you, that I had the ability to express how I disagreed with it.
I think you're an exception to the rule because you always disagree with anything I say.
That's not true. Anything
and everything.
You're
everything.
So full of it.
I'm going to look at everything.
Know what else I did disagree with when you guys were talking about the fashion of the girls in the pictures from whenever they were from the 60s or whatever. Yeah. And you said that they're all covered except their arms are out, but they had their arms had to be. Like they had to be out.
The arm fashion.
And it just made me laugh because I was like, no, there are sleeves. So it is a possibility.
Sleeves. No, it's just back then it was different. Like the waist, the belly area was deemed like a no-no zone. It was respected. That you didn't show that because it was so close to the part. I mean, that's how it should still be now. But whatever. I can't control how they deem what's fashionable and what's acceptable. I don't do that shit. That's not me. I'm not in charge of that shit. All I'm telling you is that that's how it was back in the day. And that's why they had the shirts the way they did, full covers but the arms and the sleeves, they always had the arms out. I didn't agree with the X shirts that had the titties all out, but once again, I am not a fashionista. I don't control that shit. I don't whatever. That's just my opinion.
Man, so we have a lot of people that voiced their opinions. Some people didn't like certain opinions, and energies done went skyrocket.
Hey, give me fire, I'll give you more fire. That's all.
The thing is, if people give me fire, I just put it out. I'm not gonna give them fire. I roll different.
No. See, that's the difference, John. You put it out, and they'll come try to give you another fire again. I'm gonna go ahead and give them the same fire, so they can see how motherfuckers feeling when they burning their ass, and they'll go ahead and think twice about trying to burn.
I'll make sure that person not.
Well,
come
that's
around.
definitely not me. I have no problem talking to you again.
Nah.
Yeah, I understand. I'm gonna have to try something different with you. Don't worry about it. I got you. I'm gonna figure out a solution for you.
Oh, can't wait for what comes next.
I'm gonna figure it out. If you want those cookies, I'm gonna crack. Yeah, I'm gonna get you.
Maybe, just maybe, I'll realize the grass is green.
Nah, there ain't no grass out here. It's all desert sand. Uninhabitable. It's shit, bro.
On Viciously Savage side, did Issa have anything to say?
I'm going to bed.
She said, "I'm going to bed."
What time is it? Oh, it's 10:30 over there, ain't it?
Yeah. Gotta work tomorrow.
Yeah,
I gotta work tomorrow too. Fuck, man, I gotta work both jobs tomorrow. Right.
This is amazing. I had to get more people into the Discord like this.
Don't do that.
These two right here, they always tend to bump heads, Kaboo and El Sancho.
And why is that?
I'll tell you exactly why. Because I agree with most things Mikey says, except that he puts it as a flat black and white across the board and puts everybody under one umbrella. And to me, that there is
everybody under one umbrella. No, and I make it
variables, and I almost get to finish my sentence with them sometimes, which is why then I feel like my voice gets louder because I try to finish my sentence, and then when I get a little louder, he thinks I'm trying to be disrespectful, but that is not the scenario.
All right, so going back off what you said, I do make it flat black and white, but that's because that's what it really is. Everybody makes these exceptions, makes these little reroutes or whatever to it, make special rules for it and shit like that. No, there isn't. You either you are or you are not. Okay, there is no spots in between where you can hide in. Okay,
and I just disagree. I think there's plenty of gray.
No, and that's the problem. And when you give these areas for gray, that's when you make these exceptions. And when you make these exceptions, that's when you have the chaos that we have today. Like, for instance.
Oh, God.
Look. Oh, here, look. You go to school as a kid. As a kid, you go to school or you don't go to school. Is there gray areas in between?
Yeah. Now there is. People do homeschooling.
It don't matter, but you're still going to school though. It don't matter if you go to you do homeschool or you go to an actual school. You're schooling. So school.
Okay.
Okay. Let me change it.
Do people learn? Yes, people learn.
No, I didn't say learn. School or no school as a teenager.
There's no gray area. It's a mandate.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't go to school? Absolutely.
Yeah, you can't. Sure. You have the ability and the choice to make. You can not go to school, but what happens?
It doesn't matter. That's that gray area.
That's that gray area?
No. You either go to school or you don't go to school. When you don't go to school, technically, it ain't the gray area. That's it. There ain't no in between. If you go to school, you're in the white. You don't go to school, you're in the black. So if you don't go to school, you're in the black. There's no gray area.
Hey, I tell you, there's a lot of hood niggas that don't go to school, my dude.
Okay, and they're in the black area.
And they're in the gray area.
No, that's not gray. That's black.
It's choice,
white
bro.
or black. White you go to school. Black you don't go to school. If them niggas ain't going to school, they in the black.
What if they go to school sometimes and then sometimes they don't?
Yeah.
Then that's gray.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Minority wins.
That's great, bro. They're not going. They're going, but they're not always going. That's your gray area. You said you either go or you don't.
Okay, that was a bad example. That was a bad example. That was a bad example. I'll admit that was a bad example because you guys picked out the fucking gray area. Fuck you guys.
Oh, I love how he admit defeat right there. Oh man.
No, because that was a good version of it. Oh my God,
mark this day on the calendar. Mikey had a bad
No, that was
already told Apple.
That was really good. No, that was a good area, but you either go to school or you don't go to. That was a shitty one. Okay, all right. Then you can't even use anything. Because if I was to say dead or alive, you motherfuckers would say, well, they died and they got resuscitated. That's the gray area.
There's always a gray area. That's why. Right. There's always a gray area.
No.
Well, that was kind of my point, is that there can be gray areas.
No, when I'm saying it, what I meant it as was basic decisions. Either you do or you don't. You don't decide that you want to do it and then halfway through you don't do it because technically you ain't doing it. That's bottom line. You're not doing it.
The last two sentences you said, I'm not following, but okay, I get your point.
So if I go to school and my intention is to go to school and then I don't have enough money to continue and now I can't go to school. No.
What is that? That's a different school, buddy. What you mean money? Money is public education. It's free. And when you're talking about money, that means you're paying for college.
College is free?
In certain areas it's free. But no.
No, it's not.
No college free, bro.
Yeah, certain areas is free.
No.
They do college here for free.
No.
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 Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes, they do. I thought that was a lie too. That's why I was trying to
Do you mean
back.
grants or something? Like, did you get a scholarship?
No, it's up to a certain, like, you can only get an associate's. Anything besides that or beyond that, you have to. It's a program that they have put in place that is funded by the government, and it's like $75,000 a year that they put into it, but it allows a certain amount of kids. You got to get into the program, but yeah,
that's probably like a scholarship program that you
No.
for.
It's a certain amount of kids. It's not here. You going to strictly for this. No. They allow certain.
This is out there where you at?
Kids.
This is in Texas. Okay.
Yes, certain ones. That's what I'm saying. It's not fucking. That's what I was looking into too. And I was like, that's bullshit because I had to fucking pay, and these motherfuckers go for free, and it don't matter what they're doing. I'm gonna look it up
because he hate when dark skinned dudes find something. So I'm gonna look it up.
It's fine. Look at it.
But
anyways,
I sent all of my kids there.
So
right.
I know. That's what I thought too. That's what I'm saying. My brother was talking about. He has to pay though because his daughter. He's the one who told me about it when we was driving to Mexico. We drove past the fucking college and he told me about it, and I was like, "That's bullshit." And he said because his daughter wants to go, but he has to pay because not only is he a veteran, but the program she's trying to go to is for nursing, so she has to go through continuous. So he has to pay all the way through.
So then there's not just free options for everyone.
Not well. Just for associates, that's what I said. Up to an associate, depending on what it is. Applied sciences, and I think certain.
You can get an associate's and get a degree in something like nursing, like LPN program is usually an associate's program.
I think that's what I'm saying. What I'm trying to remember what he told me because I wasn't paying attention because I had the shit. So he told me.
Let's not try to make it up then.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody. I'm trying to recall what he said. I'm not making it up. But he did say certain programs up to an associate's degree, but he has to pay because she has to be enrolled in the LPN or some shit like that. And that you can't be in that program, get to that point for free, and then he takes over. He has to pay all the way through for her. Because it's a different program not covered under that federal grant bullshit.
So then there's not free school.
It's free for them.
Oh God.
It's free for them.
Amazing.
You just said he has to
really
pay.
Free for them.
So
no, I just depending on the. Okay, you know what? I'm not
with me saying this, I have a pencil in my hand before we actually leave the Discord and end this podcast. Savage, Ilsa, Kaboo, do you guys have any topics that we can bring next week? Say so now or forever hold your peace.
Yes. Having conversations where people actually listen to each other without interrupting. Okay. That is a pillar in communication today. if we can where we are all able to carefully articulate everything that we intend, because that's what we mean carefully, we are not going to have good discourse. No pun intended.
Yeah.
Well, also let's add energies in there too. You get what you put out.
Exactly.
Well, no, because then that goes with, you know, what's good for you is good for me, and if you do it, then I can do it, and that is not. If
It's a tit for tat.
Somebody else is giving you bad energy, I don't want to return that energy. I want to let them know about their bad energy.
The person who gives me that energy is going to be the only recipient of that energy.
Yeah, but that's like a tit for a tat thing, though.
I don't care.
Oh, okay.
See, but you to say that you don't care, that's not. You don't want to run your podcast like that, do you?
Nah, I'm not running the podcast like that. This is the after part. People are entitled to their opinions, and if someone can't respect their opinions, then they're gonna get what they get. I respect everyone's opinion.
This is pretty much like the after party. This is the after party where people can
really
speak their minds.
You can tell me and disagree with me, and as an adult, I can sit here and tell you, you know what, you're entitled to your opinions. I disagree with it, but I understand where you may be coming from, where you feel as if that's the right thing to do, or that's what you think is right or would work in that situation. I will respect that wholeheartedly, because I don't walk or come from the same places that you walked from or came from in your lifetime. I don't have the experiences that you do that make you have that decision. So respectfully, I can go ahead and be like, you know what? I can't go against that. I can't say anything about it. That is your opinion, and that's how you feel. And I will never, ever, 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 ever go against that or take that from you.
Question. I have one question. I want to go back to something just to clarify, because you said a lot of things. When you were talking about people therapy because they have some deep-rooted, what did you say it was?
Dependency issues.
That's for everybody that goes to therapy?
No. I said...
Yes, that's what he said.
No. Okay. Whatever. I said whatever the fuck I said. How about that? Tell him what I said then, since you fucking heard me. Because you know what?
That is what you said.
I said it 4 or 5 times. Okay?
That's why I just asked.
You can't...
Okay.
Mike, you can't let these things get to you.
I got a lot on my plate. I don't need another person talking shit to me about some shit like that.
But this is crazy though, because it's a lot of people out there that like talk shit.
No. Everybody else I can handle. It's just the people that you can't really say what the fuck you want to say to them out of respect and put their ass in their place and put them in check. You can't say that shit to them, and that's what hurts me the most. So I said, it's okay.
Wait, time out.
Just leave it at that.
But we can't.
Don't ask no questions. Don't prod into it.
We can't put people in their place. Like it's.
Yeah, you could.
You can voice your opinion about it, but then if they're gonna argument the fact that you're voicing your opinion, then it's something that they have to like self-reflect on their own.
Out of respect, that's where I'm gonna leave it at.
Okay, because here's the thing. If you're talking to me, my dude,
I'm leaving it at that.
You can talk to me however you want to.
No. See, you come to me correct. You come to me talking. You give me the option to speak. I do apologize if I shut you down earlier. I was a little heated. I understand that. I apologize. But as a man, you come to me with respect and you talk to me like a man. So I have to return that back to you. Okay? I don't want to come out rude or disrespectful to you because you have yet to do that to me. So, no, I don't. I can. You giving me the option or telling me that I can do that?
Oh yeah, Juggernaut.
That, but I won't. That's not how I am.
Okay.
You had a conversation
this where it
before
goes down.
with us, and it was just us, and we were talking about the Bible, and you seen how it was. That's how I really am.
Okay. No, I just want to be clear. You know what I mean? I just want to be clear.
What I said was, and I'll say it this last time. Okay. I said everybody has the ability to handle their own shit, their own problems, their own anything. Okay? Now, I said also, I understand people need assistance to help get through their shit. Okay? But you don't have to go to a fucking therapist. You don't have to pay to sit down for some guy or woman who doesn't know what the fuck you've been through, doesn't know the walk of life you come from, but because their book says that you're a stage 4 traumatic person and that you had experienced this, and this, that this is how they have to deal with you. That is bullshit because they can never relate. They're only going off of what the book says. And that is not always the case, and that's not always the solution.
Okay, right there.
I said that is not it. And anyone who needs to go to somebody like that has dependency issues. If you need to talk to somebody, talk to people who are relevant and who actually were in the same boat. If you want to talk to somebody who has experience with that kind of shit, they're going to give you the actual best response or the best information, the best anything to help you deal with that. Don't talk to somebody who don't know shit about growing up in the hood. Don't talk to anybody that don't know what it's like to be molested. Don't talk shit to anybody who witnessed did not get to witness their homeboys get shot in front of them or killed and shit like that. Don't talk to people like that and then have them try to relate to you. You are looking for somebody to tell you how to handle that shit so much that you go into this person when you can either A, learn how to cope with it by yourself, or B, talk to somebody who's actually been in one of those situations. That was what I was saying.
But therapy is for a lot of different reasons. Like you named a couple of instances, but there are a myriad of different reasons that somebody...
I understand that, dude. I understand that, but like I said, it don't matter what it is. It could be anything. Okay, but I personally, my opinion, feel that you can get through anything if you can accept accountability, understand the situation, understand your fault in it, understand what you're contributing to the fire to keep it going, and understand what you have to do to eliminate it out your life. If you can come to those 5 conclusions and understand, make a plan, get the fuck out. You don't need to talk to anybody. You just need to fucking be real with yourself. Be real with yourself.
Okay.
Yeah. That's literally how I do it though, but I don't go against what other people say or what.
I mean, no. If people need that, if they need to talk to a therapist, that's them. That's
that's
what
I said.
What you have to do to get through it. I just said my opinion is that you can get through it yourself. Once you identify all them things. If you need to talk to a therapist, go talk to a fucking therapist. I'm just saying, me personally, once again, I'm not going to go talk to somebody who does not have any experience in what I need help in. Period.
You get a choice in the matter of who you get as a therapist, if you can relate with them or not.
You could, but how many people are you going to go ahead and sit there is going to have a degree or have personal experience in gangbanging or drug dealing or anything like that?
There's
a lot of therapists that actually went through that and what made them actually be therapists.
Yeah, I mean, nowadays, yeah, that's true. That may be whatever. But again,
so they can actually feel where people are coming from.
Some, and that it's not as rare as it used to be, but still no.
There's a therapist.
Still no. Because at the end of the day, where they
That's
go
true,
home,
Juggernaut.
where I go
Shout
home,
out to you, man.
Huh?
Juggernaut said, great thing about people is we all the same, but all different.
No, yeah, we're all different, and that's what you got to respect. Period. That's what I'm saying. And like I said,
we're supposed to.
Where they go home and where I go home is 2 different places.
And we're gonna agree to disagree. And that's things
that's
are
fine. I'm saying. Like I said, that's just me personally. That's how I operate. I can go get through my own shit, and I don't need a therapist. If you need a therapist, that's your shit.
But do you believe so? But you also said that you don't need anybody to talk to either, right?
No, you can get through your shit or talk to somebody who's been through that shit, who actually has that kind of experience.
You don't think that you can help somebody unless you've been through what they've been through?
That's what I said. If they've been through it, you can talk to them about it. Or if you personally get through something, now you could be the bigger brother for somebody who's going through that same shit that you already got through.
Okay, so if you have something that you didn't go through what I went through, you don't think you can help?
I can't offer you shit. If you're going through something that I have never gone through, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I know what the fuck's going on. I'm going to tell you, bro, I ain't never seen that shit before. I don't know what the fuck to do. I am sorry. I can't give you any information or any suggestions or anything that will help you in your situation. All I can do is help you identify the 5 things, and that's it. You have to make your own decision based off of that and what you come to the conclusion of or what you're going to do with it. If I never been through that, I am not going to motherfucking sit there and try to offer advice like I'm some fucking guru. I'm not. That's it.
Juggernaut said in the chat, some people absolutely don't need therapists to get through things. Others absolutely do.
Yeah, that's what I said. Just, if you do, that's you do. That's you. I don't. Me personally.
I'll never argue with anyone about this type of thing because I know what it's like to go through things yourself and talk to somebody that actually need a therapist. Like, so if I like what Mikey just said about, like, and me and Mikey don't always agree. He'll tell you that right now. But what he did say, if I don't know something about what somebody went through, I can't really say anything to this person about it. I'll just be sitting there pretty much being just a friend that's just listening to what you're going through. That's all you can do.
That's all you can do.
But but go ahead.
You can't give your opinion?
I can't. You go over the 5 things with them. You go ahead and you tell, look, this is you identifying the cause, what's your play in it, what's being, you're helping with that, helping them with that part of it. And if they ask for your opinion, then you can give it, but don't offer it. Don't offer it in a sense, this is what I'd do if I was you. No, because you don't know what that person's going through. If they be like, you know what, bro, I need help. What would you do if you was in a situation? Then I'll say that. I'm not gonna offer shit because then it makes me seem like I know what the fuck I'm talking about, and I don't. I'm not gonna ever give you that illusion that I know what I'm talking about. If you ask me personally, bro, what would you do in this situation? Bro, if it was me with the variables, I would do this. That's it.
Right. Most people are coming for that, though. Most people aren't going to assume that they know everything about whatever it is that you're talking about. They're just there as a concerned participant, taking whatever information you're giving them and hoping for a positive outcome. I don't think anybody goes in with the intent of, you know what, I'm not going to say anything because I don't know what the fuck they went through and I don't want to seem like I know what the fuck they went through. I don't think anybody looks at it from that standpoint because they're vulnerable at that point. So yeah, you're going to be a little bit hesitant because you don't want to give a suggestion and then they try it and then it's like, well, what the fuck did you didn't know and you told me to do something. I totally get that, but
I don't want nobody being finicky over me or anything. I am not gonna suggest it unless you ask for it. That's it.
Yep.
I'm not.
I can agree with that.
I'm not going to be put in no position where you go off of my suggestion and you get fucked over in the process. I'm not going to live with that on my conscience. You ultimately, as an adult, are in control of your own actions, your own situation. And if you are requesting the help, like a grown adult, okay, I will offer a suggestion, but it's ultimately up to you. And you will be responsible for that if you take said advice. That is on you. And if you don't take that advice, again, that is on you. But you are the sole person that is in control of your life. You have control over the direction of your life. A lot of people want to play that this is destiny shit and this is this was predetermined for me. This is how my life's gonna be. This is how that. No, sir. No, fuck no. No. You have control over your life. You say you can say and control where you're going. You can say and also, if you don't want to go down the street, you can turn the fuck around. Like, nothing's predetermined or written in the book for you. You make every decision every single day for the rest of your life on the course of your life. I hate when people do that too. This is how it's predetermined. This is how I'm gonna live. No, fuck no.
All right, guys, we're going to bed.
Go to bed, yes. Enjoy yourself.
Mike,
sorry about everything.
Mike, I love you, bro. You are fucking hilarious, dude.
Yeah.
All right.
I've met a lot of interesting people in my life, and I honestly have to say, it is refreshing to actually meet somebody who really doesn't give a fuck.
I'm sorry.
I mean, there are a lot of people that say that, and you can call bullshit. They really, and you see them on social media, and they always post, I don't care, I don't give a fuck, I don't give a shit, whatever. And you're like, yeah, in real life, they're probably not like that. They're probably cream cheese, whatever, Charmin toilet tissue. Nah, this dude,
not this motherfucker.
Jonathan already told me a little bit about you before I actually had an opportunity to actually talk to you, and he was exactly right. You really don't give a fuck.
and I mean,
but you do at the same time. Like you're not
with my life experiences that I've come across, and this is my life experiences. What I learned, and how people are, how people react to you, how people use you. I was definitely used, a whole lot, and and it was for the things that I could provide, and I allowed it to happen, even though I knew it was happening. But I won't allow that shit to happen no fucking.
Yeah.
So,
I can say this before you get off.
Get it.
I can say this before you get off, Savage. Me and him is totally different, and that's what makes this podcast a thing, because we're not always agreeing with each other. And I think that's a golden thing. Nowadays you just get podcasts where people just No, if this motherfucker saying something crazy, I'm about to try to like say something against it. My thing is how he hold on, Mike. My thing is with Mike is when he gets heated, he do talk over people, and it remind me of Cream. And that's one of the things I honestly, and that's not trying to stab you or anything.
You just that
I mean, you still got a lot of HP left, but I'm just being honest.
That remind me of Steve's mom. Just be talking right over top of you.
Man, and when somebody talk over you, it frustrates. So that's when Kaboo was talking to him, because I just talked to her when I went to go use the restroom. The only reason why she got a little louder, she turned her volume up, is because Mikey was talking over her. So then that's when the energy had to go back and forth. But how I handle things is totally different than most you motherfucking humans. I can say that right now. Because I don't let really nothing bother me. And that's not being no punk or anything, because I can get rid of you like that, and it's nothing for me. My mom said my tongue is like a sword, and she said, Jonathan, you can easily cut people off. Like, I don't know how the hell you do that.
The Bible.
And I think that when you cut people off like that, that's a talent. That's a good ass skill, because not a lot of people can cut people off. They tend to drag them on as if they need them.
Right. And
I don't need nobody but God. Honestly. Right. And I'm being honest as hell. Like, when he was talking about, I agree 80% with the stuff that he was talking about with the therapist, because I never talked to a therapist. I never did none of that. I got this book from Maxwell Maltz, Cybernetics. I read this. It's a classic guide to a new life. This is what changed me. Then reading the word. So how I deflect people's energy, it amazes them. Like, I don't give them the reaction they want. So we play different. We play ball, but we play ball different.
Yeah, but you're still playing ball, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, because you don't give up.
Right. It doesn't matter. You're still in the same game.
And that's what makes us a good duo. Like, I honestly think that this dude was like one of the perfect dudes for me.
But one constructive criticism: just allow other people to talk.
Yeah, like, that's all.
It's
nonsense.
But you
even
know what?
If it is nonsense, Mike, you gotta let them speak it though.
You gotta share.
You got only child syndrome.
No, I don't. I got 5 other brothers and sisters.
Either you know about sharing, so share the mic.
I did share the mic. But seeing how I got 5 brothers and sisters, I also know that if you wasting a month, if you ain't shit and get off the pot.
Listen, people just be trying to take a breath and you just hop right in.
Hey, you see what Mike's brother said in the chat? He said, "Let me." I'm gonna read his, and I'm gonna read Juggernaut. He said, "Hey, Mike be lying. He ain't had it rough in his life. He always went on ski trips and to the Bahamas all the time. Growing up, I'm his brother. I ain't lying."
Motherfucker said ski trips where?
Yeah, I'm not.
Where you say the ski trips was at?
He said ski trips.
Where?
Hey, Juggernaut said, "I believe we are all capable of self-therapy, but some of us need a therapist to unlock in us, and that don't make that self people any less. Wait, that don't make that set of people any less. Rather, you doing it on your own or seeking applause to you for trying to get better and be better."
Yeah, there you go.
Wait, I want to go back to the ski trip.
Yeah, so he said he always went on ski trips and to the Bahamas all the time growing up. I'm his brother. I'm not lying. He never shared. He's lying. That's what he said. Look, it's right there. He said he never shared. He's lying.
There ain't no card to pull. I wish I was on these trips to the Bahamas.
Man, you probably had 6 people playing Monopoly and you was moving all their pieces for him, huh?
Bro, how long you know me? You know that was a lie. I don't even know why you trying to entertain that bullshit. I can't believe you right now.
Oh, he moved all these pieces.
Bahamas? You know what? Let me call this motherfucker.
How you get snow in the Bahamas?
I don't know exactly. I mean, hold on. I'm gonna call his ass.
If he said,
he sent me the voicemail. He said, look.
If he said Denver, Colorado,
he said Colorado. I got receipts.
where the receipts at? I want these receipts.
Hey man, he putting you out there, bro. Like
I wish. I want to know too. I want to know where I went.
Thank
you,
messed
Judge, up with the Bahamas,
here, man.
Ain't no snow in the Bahamas.
Oh my god. So Mikey,
I want to know.
So Mikey lying about some shit. Okay.
I guess the fucking Bahamas trips and shit.
That's hilarious.
Thank you, Issa and Steven for coming, man. This is great.
Fucking Bahamas trips. That motherfucker there, boy.
Oh god. All right, man. I'll talk to you guys later.
Fucking Bahamas.
All right, I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night. Thanks for coming by.
Bye.
Later.
This nigga here. Bahamas?
Yeah,
Bahamas?
he was on you, man. He said you tell him to call me. He said, yeah, tell him to call me twice. But this is pretty much it. You know, Mike has some undercover stuff that he was taking ski trips and going to the Bahamas. I'm about to actually talk to this dude about that. And I'm going to call his brother because he's going to answer my phone call instead of his own brother because he know he's going to be lying. I appreciate everybody for coming out to the podcast. Jug, you need to start catching it. We're probably going to do it around 7:30 every Sunday. Now that he got some time from his job and everything, he got the date where we can actually do podcasting. So Sundays, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time, we will be here. Next week will be more topics. We really gonna get into conversations. I actually like the conversations interrupting. What makes a person interrupt you when you are speaking on something? Is it because they want to hurry up and throw you off your sentence because you are saying something that's true? Or they just want to hurry up and cut you off before they want to hear something that they need to hear? And
I think it's mostly because I don't want to hear that bullshit. That's a lie. Straight up lie.
But there's conversations that we need to have where people can say their piece and other people can speak their piece without being interrupted. Energies is going to be there. I seen Rogan get heated a couple of times in his podcast. You're human. It's going to happen. You're not
Yeah.
going to agree with everybody. You're
No,
you're not going to like other people's opinions, but you have to respect them.
Exactly. That was my point. You're not gonna try to belittle them. You're not gonna do anything. But that was the message, and it kept happening. So I got
Soldier
upset.
Boy, shout out to Soldier Boy. Give him applause. That's my bro.
All right. Anyways, peace.
Welcome. We're getting ready to close it. This has been an amazing podcast. Thank you guys for coming out. I really appreciate that. What I want to do is do a raid to somebody else, and you guys let them know that we did a podcast, and they should follow if they want to. Y'all know I ain't got to really speak on that. Y'all could be like, if y'all get the raid to somebody and they be like, where you come from? They be like, Thunder. They gonna see Thunder or whatever, but then what he talked about or whatever. They should see the little message where it say podcasting, and then y'all just go from there, man. Let them know what's up. So I'm gonna send you guys to
Nigga, ski trips to the Bahamas?
No, let's go to
Yeah,
Miss Fufu. Let's go to Miss Fufu.
Ski trips to the Bahamas?
Y'all say what's up to Miss Fufu.
No, nigga, you ain't on speaker. Yeah, bust shut up. Shit. Fuck you lying for? How you on ski trips in the Bahamas, man?
And y'all let them know.
Ain't got no damn reputation. I don't give a shit. Nigga said ski trips to the Bahamas. Nigga. Oh, and trips to the Bahamas? Oh, and trips to the Bahamas. I'm so sorry. My bad. But what are you doing? Oh, you fucking suck. I was trying to give you some shit.
All right, thank you guys for watching. Don't leave just yet. Go ahead and say what's up to Miss Fufu. I will see you guys next time. Peace.
Yeah, I got all that shit. Yeah. How many? What level are you?